Oh, so it's 1-1 Everton Liverpool already.
Yeah. Okay, and we're going.
Do.
Woo!
Are we live?
We are live.
Brilliant. Excellent. It's 1-1 Everton Liverpool already.
Yeah, we definitely have to. And we're going. Write that down. Okay.
So we are live now.
Yes.
So we are recording.
We are recording.
I'm
we are
super excited
live.
about this today. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on Champions Day in England. And me personally, horse racing is like my second favorite sport. GAA first, horse racing second. I have so many horse racing funny stories and brilliant stories and sad stories about horse racing over the years that I can't wait to. Actually, I've wrote a bit of my live. My new live stand up, and there's a very funny story about horse racing and betting in it. So when the live shows come up again, check it out. It's very good. But anyway, listen, it's the first race is gone, is it?
The first race should be going now in next.
No, it's no 13:20.
13. Oh shit! It is gone.
Yeah. God
Did
damn
we
it.
win?
Did we win?
Who did you back first? Of
I
all?
backed Search for a Song.
So you didn't go for the.
I didn't go for
favorite.
Stradivarius, and I tell you why, because I love to see Irish horses winning in England. It's just, and it did win.
Did it?
It did. I think. Hold on.
Well, I picked Mirando on an outside bet who went off at 20-1, and it didn't win.
It didn't.
No, but
Well,
that was.
Oh no, mine didn't win either.
Oh right. That's a stick.
Oh well, it was a different bet that I done
stick
earlier on that came in, and probably Stradivarius won with Frankie Dettori and Gosden on it. And I know Frankie Dettori is a great jockey, but I just absolutely can't stand him. He's just like this sweet lad that you just want to slap in the face. Do you not feel the same?
I wouldn't go that far that I want to slap him
every time
around.
he wins, I feel like just pulling him off the horse, even though I'm not there. But I feel like pulling him off the horse, even though he's probably a really nice guy. He just comes across as that, the nice fella next door that always does everything right, never puts his foot out the door. Yeah, that's just. Even though he was caught for cocaine,
Which I respect that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
anything
in
to
France,
lose a couple of pounds, like
in France, but then again in France, they seem to just drug test you every time, and even poor old Oisin Murphy.
Okay.
He swears that he didn't do it, and I believe him.
I'd well believe that as well.
Now,
so
we focus on the next one.
We've also got Ballinrobe on, which is just up the road from us.
Just up the road. We should be there. We could be there.
Well, we can't be there because they're not letting any fans.
Well, that's what I mean.
And
this is a COVID-free platform, by the way. I don't want to talk about
it. We're going to end up talking about that.
I
Definitely.
know, but for every time we talk about it, we have to have a shot.
Ooh, but that's going to start.
What
are you drinking there, Leoshkin?
An old pint in Guinness.
Perfect.
My favorite.
I'm drinking.
Well, you gone soft?
I've gone the Jaipur. Just a little cannon to start the fucking day.
Okay,
5.9%.
Strong.
Indian
5.9%.
Yeah, fucking get moving quickly,
Right. Listen,
I just emptied the fucking fridge as I went in, so I've got an assortment of.
Yes, you do. We have a lot of tasty cans knocking about. 2 minutes to Ballinrobe, right?
Right.
What have you picked?
I haven't really picked anything, but obviously Sovereign Gold is a strong favourite, and Rachel Blackmore is a
very good jockey,
quality jockey, very good. So, but at that price, at just outside 2-1,
did you get your $5 free bet?
I did. I wasted it on the first one.
Oh, did you?
I did, yeah.
Okay, well, Paddy Power sometimes give. Not that we're trying to endorse Paddy Power,
but we are using Paddy Power today.
We are indeed.
And if Uncle Paddy wants to come over,
we're the boys.
Just want to hand out some cash there, lads.
Grease the pan.
Have some cash. Paddy Power's got lots of cash. And do you know who knows about that? Owen Colgan
knows about that.
Well in with Paddy Power.
Yeah.
Strong arms.
We'll have to get your number, Paddy. Actually, I met Paddy. At the Leopardstown races.
Why was that?
Because Owen Colligan backed me up.
Yeah, I wonder.
It was say St. Stephen's Day last year, I was absolutely dying with the flu. Well, I haven't got sick in years, and I got sick on Christmas Day.
We want to bet on Ballinrobe.
We do.
Sharpish
Okay, hold on.
before
I'll
we
finish
get
that story after Ballinrobe.
What the other?
I'm going to go for
Horse.
Darren's Hope.
You're going to go
Dennis
for Darren's
O'Regan,
Hope.
Robert
Okay.
Murphy. Don't know a lot about Robert Murphy, but
How much do you want to put on Darren's Hope?
Well, I have my own thing going on here.
Well, we'll just.
Okay, I'm going to put a £5 on it.
Okay, I'll put a £5 on as well. So we'll put €10 and if we
Okay.
win, we win together.
We win together, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone down to 94. No, 11-5.
Okay, so we're at. Okay, so and we'll
Actually,
chill out here.
I have 53.26 in my account starting off, so we'll just see how it goes.
We're pretty close. So I've got 47.50.
Well, now I have 48 because I put 5.26 on it because I absolutely hate irregular numbers. Like when it comes to money, like even when I get interest in the bank, post office or anything like that, I tell them to knock it off. I to round it down to a 0. I don't know. It's the only thing I'm OCD about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't. You're saying no to money.
Well, I'm saying no to like 35 cents or 36 cents or 88 cents. I just tell them take it out and put it into a poor box. Just write it out that it ends in 00. I'm the same with my bank account. Not that I would get an awful lot of interest anyway.
Like your interest on a couple of million though.
Well, look, we'll get there someday.
We will see. So
but anyway, the race is off.
Yes.
But I can finish the story before the race starts.
Okay.
Before the race starts in earnest. So anyway, I went for a mile charity run down in Ballina on Christmas Day. Went down. It was freezing cold. Didn't bring a jacket, but brought nothing. Thought I was the big hard man. Landed
You've
down.
never thought like that
Owen,
before.
well, you think I'd learn? I went down with Owen and my uncle Martin, and went for the run. Brilliant. Took pictures, the whole works, and landed back up. Never changed or nothing until after the breakfast, and I could actually feel myself getting colder and colder and colder and getting sniffles, and I still wouldn't give in. So eventually, I went up and had a shower. I actually went for an hour's kip. But when I woke up, I was a full-blown flu for Christmas Day, and I was meant to be going to the Leopardstown races with Owen. He was a VIP guest, and he had another spare ticket for moi. In like
we're
all the hobnobs.
Really
because I love it. But unfortunately, I couldn't even drink that much because I was dying. But I got to meet lots of fucking faces.
Yeah.
It was Ryan Tuberty, Mario Rosenstock, Paddy Power. There was a couple of Pat Rabbit, the politician.
No way.
Oh, geez, yeah, full. Oh, Ruby Walsh was there giving out tips. Actually, he was telling us what not to back, and it proved right. Every one of them that I did back, that he told me not to back, lost. So I should have listened to him, but I was like, oh, he's being cheeky here now, and he's telling us not to back them. And I thought this was like, don't back them. Wink, wink.
I get you.
But
he was being honest.
He was being honest, and
you were just like, cunt.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I get you, Ruby. I get you.
Yeah.
But
in fairness, they do be fairly honest when you hear them give opinions. If their horse is shit, they don't usually win. Like,
yeah, you're right. But the thing is, this was an even money shot, and he said, don't back it.
No way.
Yeah. He said it's not ready, and I'm pretty sure it was one of the horses that came second at Cheltenham, and he said it won't win today either, and it didn't.
Wow. Darren's Hope is running pretty well here.
Mm-hmm.
Tracking in second.
Oh, it's gone in at 64. It's gone down to 64.
At this point in the race, you think you'd do right.
Can people see what's going on?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
If we go into, I'll just check the live stream on my phone. Champions Cup Day.
And of course, we have in here. You can't see it on this, but we have in front of us a full screen of Everton and Liverpool, which is 1-1. It's 46 minutes.
If you're watching this, we'll keep you updated on that as well. Fabinho is just after blasting over.
But even if you're not watching this is going to be recorded and it's going to be put up, recorded on our brand new platform, Dead Hedgehogs on YouTube.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. That reminds me of something. I should actually start recording this.
Yeah, that'd be a help.
We'll do it after this race.
Okay.
As they come to pass the winning
Back
post,
to here.
heading out on their final circuit.
Darren's Hope is sitting very nicely and down at 5-4 now.
5-4 now.
Sovereign Gold is kind of struggling to pick up a bit on this, which
With Gold Creek the outside as they jump this flag.
if there's someone that can push that horse from the back, or
I
close to the
reckon
back,
it is.
They remain
Still, it's all right. It's only in fourth.
Gold
Grand.
Creek is on the
Rachel
outside
Blackmore's the
before
one.
the break
But
of
although
two.
in saying that, our horse is way out in front at the minute. But then
Well,
again,
just-
Ballinrobe is a really, really, really tricky
it's a
track.
hard track to finish off.
And it's a hard track to make a few pound on. It really is. To pick winners in Ballinrobe is tough.
Yeah,
Probably
you-
the toughest in
You've
the
seen,
country.
you would have seen a lot of come from way out, picking up the last couple of furlong and
Yeah,
winning
yeah.
in Ballinrobe. But
We're gone into even money now, which is always good. But then again, I don't trust betting in running either, because I've often seen horses going out to 16, 20 to 1 and actually,
wow, Jordan Henderson is just after blasting over against Everton there.
Why is our horse
Amazing.
drifting out big time? Looks to be going all right, or is he pushing along?
I think he's just he's trying to. So the Sovereign Gold and Darren's Hope are just sitting along pretty much alongside each other. Dennis
Who's the one out in
O'Regan's
front?
pushing. If we were listening to the commentator, they're talking shite. Champagne Diva pushing the pace.
Champagne Diva and Darren's Hope together.
Why is our horse I was thinking it's gone into even money now. I was
So
thinking
you see,
that
Sovereign
that's-
Gold is really pushing on, trying to get into this now.
On the inside,
Darren's Hope.
See, that's the betting and running there for you now. That went out to 92 and now it's into 4-6 like that.
Yeah.
But
although it might be hard to pass the one that's in front.
And head for the
Yeah,
final flight.
Champagne Diva hasn't given up, even though it's gone a good gallop.
Oh, we're gone ahead now. We're gone way ahead now. We're pulling out. That's what she said last night.
Getting the jizz.
That is it.
Is that a winner?
Winner chicken dinner. Well,
Unless we fucking.
that is a nice way to start off
That's
this new platform with a winner. I'm sorry now I didn't put 50 on them.
But look, we're fucking. That's what they got to €40, €35.
Yeah, nice.
Nice little winner to start the day.
Start
Cheers.
recording it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, she said beforehand, this is
So
not maiden
we
hurdle.
will go out
Ron
of
Henry
screen
thought
share
William
for a
Kerr would have to
second.
be smart to beat Darren's Hope, Robert Murphy's. There was no hiding place at all. They went a right good gallop. And
They did
Champagne
surely
Diva
go
with
a
the head
good
get
gallop.
back on her here this
Can't
afternoon.
beat
We're
nice
gonna
winner.
put that on silent for a second.
I wonder what won the first race. I still don't know what won the first race in Champions Cup Day.
I couldn't tell you
I'm
now.
going to find out, Chris. I'm going to find
That
out.
would be handy.
Mhm.
So
Seeing as we're doing this about the Champions Cup Day, we better find out what won the very first race.
absolutely.
Are we,
I like
are we
what you've
recording
done
now?
with this. You've kind of
It's coming on. It's coming on nicely.
like
It's coming on nicely.
bringing
Now,
a
if
bit
you
of
can
color
see-
into the place.
Yeah, you'll see it on the Instagram story I'm just after putting up. We have a nice little television set up here in the corner.
So,
With the fire on, well, it was on. Hold on, I stroke it up a bit.
like for anyone interested in the football, it's still 1-1. James Rodriguez set up Michael Keane for the Everton goal, and Sadio Mane scored within 4 minutes. Everton have had a great start to the season. Been really good. And Adrian has been an absolute lunatic in goals again for Liverpool, which is brilliant because I'm a Man United fan and I'm delighted when I see Adrian in goal for Liverpool.
I'm back. So we're recording now.
Yeah.
For when we put this up on thing. So we've been on for about 20 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. And I was telling the story about the Leopardstown thing, but we won't go over that again. Save that for another day. And you're not going to believe this, Chris. The first race has happened at the Champions Day at Ascot, and Stradivarius, the favourite, wasn't even in the first three.
That's, to be honest, I'm not that surprised.
Well,
Do you know why I'm not?
Overraced?
No, I think that the ground wasn't going to suit him as soft.
Do you think he shouldn't have ran?
He didn't race well in France.
No, he didn't.
So I think he won twice in really good conditions in the summertime. And then went out to France, and he's had a bit of a fucking nightmare the last couple of weeks.
He hasn't had the same. I think he should have been retired last year.
Was Oisin Murphy in the top?
I tell you who won it. Trushan at 11-1.
French
My
horse.
horse. No, Alan King, Holly Doyle. Lady jockey.
Trushan was a French horse, was he?
No, well, a French bred.
French bred, all right.
Yeah, but Alan King trained. Holly Doyle riding. She is probably the best jockey in England at the minute.
Yeah, she's flying up.
Flying it. So she is a lady, and she brought just after breaking her own record of most winners in a season.
Wow.
Last week. So
Brilliant.
she broke it last year. She broke it again this year.
Well done to her.
Dermot Well was second with Search for Song, my horse, at 7-1, but you couldn't argue with the result because it won by 7.5 lengths.
It's comprehensive enough.
Yeah, and Fajara Prince, who came second in the Irish St. Ledger to Search for a Song, came third to the same horse that was in second, Search for a Song, but the two of them were beaten.
Just in case anyone is wondering if we're proper racing men,
We
have
are.
the racing posts.
Yeah, we have horse's blood running through my veins.
Put your hand up. You've got a horse's cock in your veins.
Well, it has its own ear cut.
Steal my jokes.
Yeah, that's Chris's joke. But I tell them better. By the way, my favorite horse racing trainer is Aidan O'Brien. He's won me so much money over the years that
He's paid you to
Legend.
say that.
Oh my God, I didn't realize Rangers and Celtic
Yes,
are playing.
Rangers were winning 1-0.
They still are.
They still are. Yeah, which
Okay.
is
No, they're not. They're
2-0
2-0 up.
That's even more disappointing. We
Yeah.
will never mention that again.
Yeah. So we forget about that game. We're not going to have no negativity in this.
Unless Celtic
Unless
win,
Celtic
we're
come
not
back.
going to.
And if-
We're not
so,
going to mention
as
that
far
at all.
as we're concerned, the game is ended at 2-0
Yes,
at 54 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
it would be great now if Everton score and really throw a cat among the pigeons.
It would. Everton are doing very well. Do you know what? As a kid, I started off life supporting Liverpool.
Really
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yes. And it was in 1999. Was it 99? United won the treble.
Yeah, you just went.
No,
Do you know what?
no. It's
I'm
not
actually
like
a
that
United
at all.
fan.
It's not like that at all.
Sure.
What happened was I seen the passion in my father's eyes
for
Man United, and
that's nice.
like it was a massive Man United family I came from on my father's
you
side.
were like, I can't do this to him.
Yeah, and it was like when I
I'm breaking my father's heart.
Actually, when Teddy Sheringham scored the second goal to win the Champions League.
First goal.
Or
Solskjaer.
Solskjaer scored the second goal. He literally just went ballistic. And for anyone that doesn't know my father, he's 6'4", built like a brick shithouse. He's a massive man. He just lost it. He just ran out the sitting room door, ran into the hallway, ran right through the first front door, and went straight through the patio door. Took it off didn't go through it, but actually
pushed it through.
Oh,
that's nice of him.
So pushed it through. and there was a man walking along.
He's a passionate man.
He is a very passionate man. That's what the old lady said.
Oh. She's listening to this inside.
Yeah. She's right here.
She's at the window.
And there was a man walking past, Lord have mercy on him, and he was a very religious man, very quiet man. He used to walk around the roads saying his prayers, blah blah blah, and he had his head down. And my father, can you imagine this big, hairy,
I can't actually imagine
massive
him.
man?
Surprisingly, I can barrel him
and
through.
shouting. And next thing he just he was looking around. He didn't know where to look. He actually started jogging to get away from the house. Oh, he was pantomime.
Class.
Anyway, right. Next race at Champions League or Champions
Cup.
Champions.
We've got
Day.
it here. 155. The Quipco British Champions Series.
It's a Group
race.
1 champion sprint. Irish by rule are not into sprinting. Like from 7 furlongs up, we rule the world.
You're like yourself, long distance.
Yeah,
drive.
long distance from 1 mile to 1 mile 4. I'd like to think that we are the best in the world. sprinters. Now we've had some nice ones.
We've
Sharp
had
Banker
decent-
Banner, Soul Power, over the years.
But the real kings of it are the Middle East.
Yeah, that's true. And French have had a few good sprinters, and the English, which I hate to admit. I'm not anti-English.
You're just not for them.
No, I'm not. Honestly, honest to God, I swear me life.
So where do you have a quick look at the paper there and tell us what you think?
We should have read this actually before we started doing this,
You
but
think
that's all
so?
the beauty of it. Okay. Dream of Dreams for such a big, long race. There's 17 in it. Dream of Dreams is napped. Wow. Has good form. Won its last 2 races. Oisin Murphy on it. Sir Michael Stout riding it. Riding it? Oisin Murphy riding it. Sir Michael Stout training it. O'Brien has one in it. Loop de Fernandez, which actually started off beautifully at the beginning of last year and the beginning of this year. Had really high hopes for it. Was put up against Pintabo a few times, which was last year's champion 2-year-old. But neither of the two of them have hit the heights that they were promised. But that happens in racing. Sometimes the young fellas just don't come through. They don't stand. They've no stamina these days. So they don't.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
And the horses is the same. But anyway, right. There's 1, 2. Speak for colours, Joseph O'Brien, who's Aidan O'Brien's son, but I reckon it's Aidan O'Brien that's actually just keeping an eye over the whole thing. There's 3 Irish.
I wouldn't take that away from him.
I know.
He
was a good jockey. He was a bit big for a jockey, but he was a good jockey while he was there.
Fucking very good.
Jockey life is a hard life.
His problem was that he was so tall that it was never going to be a long career for him.
That's right. Right, we are 5 minutes away, so I'm going to do my betting, which is going to be. I hate backing against Aidan O'Brien, but it's hard to back that horse. What do you think?
It's hard to know now. We'll go back to the screen share and have a look at this page.
Okay. See, I like this. I like the fact that we can share pages. Go back to
have a look at what we're doing.
Yeah.
Everton are just after having a whopper chance.
Yeah.
Whopper chance. We should
I didn't finish off that story. So when I seen the passion in my father's eyes and the passion that he had for Man United,
it's just funny that he has such a passion.
Yeah, it was like, Jesus, there must be something special about this team. And then I started to soften my approach.
But you're not a huge soccer fan anyway.
I'm not. I'm not a big soccer fan.
If
of all my
you're
shit talk.
in fairness now.
No, I'm a big GAA fan. Horse racing second. Rugby third. Maybe soccer fourth. And that's just to keep an eye on it. Just to be able to talk to the likes of you.
That's nice.
Pub and that.
I know. Look, at the end, this is going to probably be one of the most interesting Premier League seasons because obviously with the pandemic that we're not going to talk about, it's congested. It's congested the season. It's congested the season, something shocking.
I don't want to talk about
there'll be a lot of.
Hold on, will I get some shot glasses there? Oh, that'll do.
Yeah, well, that'll get the ball rolling. So,
okay.
Yeah, so it's a congested thing. But where are we at with this, sir?
Right, listen. Right, my head is telling me Dream of Dreams.
Yes.
My heart is telling me Aidan O'Brien. But it's gone from 16-1 down to 11-1.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on each way on, and never that I back each way much, but this has to be done each way.
Okay.
Yeah. There's 5 places. Paddy Power are giving 5 places away. 5 places for anyone that doesn't know what horse racing is. If it comes in for each way.
Loppy Fernandez, is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Each way.
Each way.
Okay.
So I'm going to go. We said we keep the bets to a 5 each. So go on. I tell you what, go €3 each way.
€3 each way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it in my own account as well.
Well, you have half the bet from the last
Okay.
one anyway,
Yeah,
so
okay, perfect.
we'll just go with that. Plus, people can watch. I am actually going to go with one master because I think William Haggis has this horse in form.
Yes, a good horse, a very good horse a few years ago. Or am I thinking of a different horse? Something master.
Possibly, you could be.
I think I am. Something master. Didn't carry them colours anyway. So
this horse is going down. We'll stick on the
I'm going
sound.
to stick another.
Last time out at a track that placed more emphasis on speed
You're
than
on.
Ascot. If anything, Ascot will suit.
Doige. The
The
beauty of us betting like this is that I get all the profits.
I noticed that. Yeah, we'll
fresh and laid out for this.
look. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
Perfect. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, that'll do.
If you look at Everton Liverpool at the moment, they probably have the two worst goalkeepers in the Premier League.
Liverpool, who have
They
see,
have-
this, you're going to have to explain this to me.
So
because
their regular goalkeeper is actually injured at the moment. So they have their reserve goalkeeper, Adrian.
Okay.
In
Who's the
second
real goalkeeper?
His name is Allison.
Allison. And he's better.
He's probably.
What happened? What happened?
He's excellent. In fairness, himself.
Why does it say mute there?
That's because that's a button to mute it.
Okay, so we're not mute.
No, we're not.
Okay, so what happened? Your man that cost in the Champions League a couple years ago.
And they fucked him off
straight away.
Yeah, he went out to Turkey on loan.
Yeah.
To a club called
Playing football.
Trabzon. Yeah, Trabzonspor. No, he was working behind in a pub.
Oh, yeah,
he's having a great time. He looked like some dude that was backpacking though with a top knot.
He did. That should be down to Australia or something.
He went on loan to Trabzonspor, and then he really hasn't recovered. I think he tried to go on loan again there during the summer, but Liverpool
basically he's shite.
He's put out to pasture, which is kind of sad.
But how?
That he's a young keeper.
How did he get to become a
Well,
Liverpool?
he's a German lad who's quite talented, but he obviously has an issue with dealing with pressure.
Okay.
Dream of Dreams is 3-1. One master is
That would be my guess.
Fair enough.
We also need to talk about Starman. We will
The
like
big
a-
pressure games, it could be. Yeah, exactly.
It's called
There's
performance anxiety.
this year. It'll be great to see.
Not that I know anything about that.
It would never have happened when you pulled a hopper.
Nope. No. Not that I. Not
You don't think about
look,
that.
I'm like
It's just get fucking stuck
I'm a
in.
gentleman. I don't go kissing and telling.
But this time, because there's multiple people watching.
Anyway, that's it.
That's
That's a nicer head now.
That's nice.
That's a nicer head. When that settles now, it'll be a nice heading on it. Because I noticed the cooler that you, the colder you have the cans of Guinness, the worse the head is.
Really?
Yeah, the cans now.
Cans. Yeah, I've never been a lover of the cans. I'm
Well, I know,
a
look.
big fan of the stout
What can
on
you do?
draft, and I've never gone to the can drinking of the
We
Guinness.
have taps here, but there's no barrels on them.
Yeah, the taps are a little bit of an inconvenience for watching TV though.
Actually, they're right in the way.
They're actually the worst position you can get.
We can actually move them. We could move them over.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
the other
side
side of
would
the
be
bank,
grand.
eventually. We're not going to do it today now.
No, be a bit of a waste of time, especially since they can only see us.
That is true. But eventually, on this platform, on this podcast, we are going to do like not just horse racing. We're going to do soccer games. We're going to try and do
MMA.
the MMA at the UFC next week. Is it next week?
Is it
With
Gaethje?
Gaethje and
Khabib.
Khabib. Yeah. Say his surname.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Something like that.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
It's not that, but it's
It
pretty
is.
close. Is it?
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Well, McGregor and
The
Khabib,
24th of October, that's on. So
which is
next week.
Next week. Okay, and Pete's going to be around for that.
That'll be mighty great.
That will be my crack. It's going to be early
It's
in the
gonna
morning,
be
but the people are up
BLA
watching
one.
anyway.
Sure, look, what
Sure,
about
look, what can you do?
if you're going to
Check
watch
out.
it, you're
It's gonna
going to
be great
watch
crack.
it.
Watch it with us. It's going to be serious crack.
How
Um,
drunk can we get there?
We can get very drunk there because it's like 3 or 4. It's more acceptable to get drunk at that time.
We'll just sit around here watching in the bar, watching.
Pretty
around the
class.
room.
Can we get it on that screen?
Yeah. You can get whatever you want on that screen. Not that it's too dodgy. It's nice though that you can just kind of chill out and watch in the bar.
Yeah.
The bar is a
So
setup.
the bar is the setup, and it's going to be a setup for many a podcast, not just with sport, not just with these watch alongs, but we're going to have other people in. We're going to interview them as long as the restrictions don't last forever.
What am I going to drink next?
Have whatever you want, Chris. We're going to do interviews with musicians, other comedians, other actors, just general runners, sports people, anyone and anything. We have a few lined up. We will literally be announcing them as we're going along. We're going to try and get one up every week, if not 2 up every week. So we'll see how it goes. And it's on YouTube, and then we'll try and go live on Instagram when we know exactly what we're doing and how we're set up.
So I have a
Zoom order for audio as well. So
we are live here.
We are live at Ascot, and it's going to be a very short race because it's 6 furlongs.
Dream of Dreams on this near side, getting pretty handy now in the blue-yellow colours as they race through the first 2.5 furlongs. Starman further back. Sanela is
Can they hear the
towards
audio?
rear of the field as well as they race
Technically,
on
I'm
towards the
absolutely
halfway
illiterate
stage. And it's
when it
Glen
comes to
Shield that blazes the
technical
trail
stuff.
from Cape Byron. Oxted coming there on the right. Dream of Dreams moving
Live
very well indeed.
Ascot.
Followed by
Dream of
Sleeping
Dreams has
Paris
this
and
wrapped up.
Happy Power on the
I should have
far
went in
side.
my
Chief
head.
of Chiefs with Loki Fernandez and the Tin Man as they race on now towards the final furlong
Doige,
and a half.
Doige.
Oxted just about shading the advantage from Glen Shield. Now Dream of Dreams coming under pressure.
Oh, he's not.
Chasing hard behind them is Art Power. And then from the back, One Master is now staying on in determined fashion. Oxted clinging on
Who
from
have you
Glen
done?
Shield. Here's Brando as well with One Master and Art Power.
One
Glen Shield
Master.
far
Go
side.
on, One
Brando
Master.
on the near
No,
side.
not
Oh,
happening.
it's tight. Brando near side.
It's
of
tight.
Glen Shield. Close up with them,
That's what
Art
she said
Power
last
and
night.
One Master
One
and
Master
Oxted
didn't get
next,
there.
and then
Well, who did
Lope
win it?
Fernandez.
Or did he?
No, third.
Well, has she done it again, Holly Doyle, and landed her first?
No
Or is it the
way.
old boy Brando
No.
with his sheepskin noseband down on the line? That is
No.
so close.
The far one won
Master's
it.
third.
I'm telling you
Art
now.
Power is fourth, and Oxted is
I'm
I'm
telling
telling
me that now.
Yeah, I'm telling you now that the far one won it.
This is our setup. Go onto YouTube and find out what's actually who's won.
Brando rolled
Yeah,
back the
definitely
years,
the far
or
one
has
won it.
Holly Doyle, after victory in unlikely fashion on Trushan, pulled her first Group 1 out of the fire on what is turning out to be a sensational day? I think she has, I think she's won it on
That's
Glen Shield.
incredible.
She has,
She's
Nick.
riding out of her
Like
skin.
His head was down at the right time. He's run a huge race
So she
either
is.
way, as has Brando.
I
What
could have made a
run from
joke
him.
there, but I'm
He
not.
looked to be at his very best, but he's produced a performance right up with his best form from a couple of years ago. But
We are
so
going
tough out
to.
in front, Glen
So, guys,
Shield.
if
He
you
came under
wonder what I'm
pressure
doing,
quite some
I'm
way
actually
out.
just on
That's just his
YouTube,
natural style. He
on
does need a
Instagram,
strong
and
ride,
I
and
am
he
just
got
putting the
exactly
link up.
that from Holly.
Try and get
Got a
some
real
more
response from
fucking
him
headers
through that
in
last
here.
2 furlongs, and he's had to really
We
rally
actually don't know
and
how
be
many he's actually
determined and
on.
be a strong
on at the
stayer
moment.
Not a
trip
clue.
as well, which is
Because
exactly
this is
what
all
it
a
is.
learning curve.
Here's confirmation.
And it doesn't matter.
First, number
It doesn't
5,
matter.
Glen
Glen Shield has
Shield.
won, and
Glen
Holly
Shield,
Doyle
is it?
has capped this extraordinary
Wow.
2020, and it's
Incredible.
not done
And
yet.
my horse came
with a
6th,
first
of course.
Group 1
Not 5th,
victory.
because I would have got
Mine came
paid for
third.
5th.
She's
Is it?
taken the first
Yours
2
came third.
races
Did you
on
do any
Kimco
trade?
British Champions Day.
Not.
First at 11 to
Why
1, now
would you?
All
at
in.
16 to 1. It's Group 1 success
No
for
point in
Archie
worrying about
Watson,
that.
who has transformed this horse
Isn't that
from
a pain in
a
the
10-furlong horse of middling
butt toss?
ability to a
So there's other racing going on today, like Cashrick and Stratford and Leopardstown, but we're going to probably concentrate on Banrobe and Ascot. Maybe get the odd Leopardstown one in.
That wouldn't be the worst
Right.
idea.
Oh, we've 2 minutes to Banrobe. Banrobe was our first winner, so we're going to stick
Banrobe.
with Banrobe. And I'm going to go with
Oh shit.
do.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going to go with Grim Star. 11-4, third favourite. No,
No, second favorite.
second favourite.
Okay.
Was third favourite.
Grimstar.
Oh, goal for Mo Salah.
Mo Salah. The only good thing about that is that he's on my fantasy football team. But apart from that,
It's hard to
everything
beat them,
else is
isn't it?
shit. He's very
What
good.
happened to Liverpool last week?
But
Or 2
again,
weeks
as I said, shit goalkeepers. So Grimstar,
Yeah,
11-4.
11-4.
What?
Fiver.
We'll stick a fiver on that for the crack. Right. I'm actually going to go with. I'm going to go on the outside. I'm going to go fill the tank at 8-1.
Where's my free bet gone?
I don't.
Oh
have
my
it.
God! Do you know what the problem was with my free bet? It had to be used in the 120.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you not? Did
No.
you not know that?
No.
No, that wasn't very smart.
No.
How was
So I have a free bet that I can't use. Thanks,
Yeah.
Paddy Power.
it? Well, that's
Sometimes
that's
you
a
can-
rookie mistake.
That is a rookie mistake. And I'm
Home
not a
order of
rookie.
Matt Smithson and Maiden Punchestown. He subsequently got on and won a listed
Mo
hurdle. Mr.
Salah.
Jackman, as a dual bumper winner, was back in second that day. And
Let's see,
Gaspard
can I
Desai,
use it
third
on
horse,
anything?
came with a big reputation after winning a couple of APQS
Oh,
bumpers
son.
in his native France. This
Or
horse is
maybe
going to
I
be
can
hard
use
to
it at
beat.
Ascot.
Barry Collins' horse, first run,
Do you
running in a
want to put a
handicap hurdle in
message up on
November last
Facebook
year.
to your
He had
fans
Hood
on
on him that
Facebook
day.
that
Hood
you're
left
live
off him
on
today.
YouTube
Got a bit
right
upset
now?
in the parade, a little bit on his toes.
Okay,
And
wait
Bloodstone
now,
up to a little bit
wait,
more
wait.
improvement. This is an unplaced maiden hurdle
You gonna ring
for
in
horses who
Facebook?
haven't finished in the first three prior to today. He's a half brother to Princess Scars, who's a Grade 1 winner for Gordon Elliott
Is
over
that-
hurdles at
One of the
Leopardstown at the
boys,
Christmas
one
Festival.
of the boys
a
sent
couple
me
of
a
seasons
message
ago, also from the family
saying that we're
of
doing a shite
Course
job.
of
That
He's
Paddy
still
Powers
improving
is
his
giving us
couple of
all the
runs
tips.
this season. He was no match for Sneaky Getaway on his
Well, we
penultimate
picked the
start,
first winner.
finishing
We
fifth.
did.
Yeah.
He's obviously a very smart horse, Sneaky
So,
Getaway.
Ted Walsh is
of,
fucking
Emmett
waffling
Mullins is.
there.
That was in a maiden
Is
hurdle
that Ted?
at Roscommon.
No, that's not
But
Ted.
for me, Grimstar. Let's get up to Peter.
Donnelly's the
No.
corner maiden
No.
hurl.
Sounded like him waffling there for a
Heading
second.
Down the far side
Okay,
towards
Liverpool-
their first flight.
Liverpool
On the
are turning the
outside,
screw
King
now.
Alex, the narrow leader.
Okay.
Zaccarella close up towards the inner.
This will be a sickening
Did I see a
signal
few
for the
fans
top
there?
guys.
There's a few fans in that stadium.
Mistake at the
They
first.
probably
by
press, or maybe
Phil the
no,
Tank
there's
as
no
they head
fans.
on.
in
There
this
is,
game.
there is. I'm
Number
telling
one.
you.
They might be pressed.
Stepping
or
down in front,
substitutes.
King Alex from Zaccarella second. Bloodstone the outside is in third
What do you
spot,
think?
followed
I
by
was
Stealthy
going.
Tom.
I nearly made the mistake
Manila
there. I
moment
nearly made
towards
the
the
mistake.
inside in the white
I'm
and
talking
maroon.
about
and
the
They show in
untalkable
front.
thing.
Fill the tank, Sprinkle Lady the yellow colours of Grimstar
Did
next
you
as
put
they
a
turn.
message up on Facebook to
Oh,
your
I'll do
fans?
a
Number
little
two,
Facebook. What'll I
King
put up?
Alex out in front.
Do
Extended
go
lead
just do a quick live or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
over
we'll,
Zaccarella and Bloodstone.
we'll get more
sharing
heroes
second
on this-
spot, followed
this
into the
fucking
straight by
page.
Manila moment, the
This is
inside
beauty. I
horse
can
with the
sleep
white
on my
face.
phone,
Outside that one is Stealthy
And while
Tom.
you're doing all the work there.
They're followed up in front of the
Nothing new there.
stands by Fill the Tank as they come up to
I have an
past the
addiction to the
judge, two
phone
circuits
and
ahead of
trying
them. King
to
Alex
ease
from
off it.
Flanagan in the lead.
Guys, is there anyone else
Zaccarella,
out there
JJ7
that
in
thinks that
second,
in addiction to the
Bloodstone,
phone
maroon
is
and white,
something
Rachel Blackmore. White and
you'll
maroon
never
the
get off?
inside is
Like this
Manila
man
Moment,
is
Simon Torrance
absolutely
alongside
stone
Stealthy
cold
Tom,
addicted to
Darrell
the phone.
Keefe.
I'm not great
They're
myself.
followed to the stage by
A lot
Well,
better than me.
Fill the
Yeah,
Tank, Tony
It's
McInerney.
fucking
They need their
It's
King
annoying
Alex to
watching you.
slightly left, but
Joy,
retains
Joy.
a clear
Okay, hold on
advantage as they
now.
head into the bottom turn. Zaccarella
plan.
remains
What
in
was I meant to
second,
do? Oh, yeah,
with
go on.
Bloodstone third towards the outside. They're followed around
So,
the turn
Facebook.
by Manila Moment, Stealthy Tom.
Who's that
Fill
King?
the
Is
Tank,
that King Alex
Sprinkle
out way
Lady,
out in front?
Grimstar
Oh
next.
no, he's
The final
probably
trio.
sitting a bit.
Your man Milan
Hold on
towards
now, I have
the
to find the link.
inside.
Might as well share the link while I'm at
Tara
it.
Gale, and at the back Killashi
We'll try
as
and
they're
find
about to
Bono
turn
for
and
this.
head uphill to the first of the flights up at the stands. With a 5-length lead,
Okay.
King Alex
Facebook.
continues to show the
Like
way.
your fire's gone
Zaccarella
out,
second,
Steve.
Hold on, I
Bloodstone
struck it up now in
outside.
2 seconds.
Manila Moment is fourth ahead
Fucking
of
chilly enough
Stealthy
out
Tom.
here in the bar.
Then Fill the Tank as they near this flight. Number 4, King Alex out in front by 4 lengths.
King Alex is
Zaccarella
fucking
second.
pushing on.
Over in
Setting the
third
pace.
was Bloodstone, and then Manila Moment towards the inside of Stealthy Tom.
So
Couple of lengths then
we
to
have
Fill the Tank,
Grimstar
followed
number
downhill
8.
by
Steve has
Sprinkle
backed
Lady,
him,
Grimstar,
and
a break of 4
What'd you
lengths.
back?
Julia
I
Man
went
Milan
for
ahead of Tara
Angus
Gale,
King's
and still at the
horse,
back Killashi.
who
as
his
they
name
complete the
is
circuit.
Fill the Tank.
Head on to flight number 5. King Alex with the reduced advantage.
There, job done.
Zaccarella
Job done.
less than 3 lengths off the leader now. Bloodstone
Good man.
remains third on the outside. They're followed
Did you
over
put a
this
link
flight
to
by
the-
Manila
I did, I
Moment,
put the link
joined
up the
on
whole
the
lot.
outside by
I'm getting better at it.
Of the
Tom
life.
For
behind
someone
them
that
for the
spends so
tank.
much, yeah,
A
of
break
life.
then of a couple of lengths
For
to
someone that
making it
spends
level
so
on the
much time on
inside
his
of
phone,
Spring
I
Crew
am.
Lady. Your man Milan has 2 behind Tara Gale and Killer She as they head to the top turn for the second
So
time.
that's
still
us
over a
live
second
now.
That's us
complete.
live there now.
Out in front,
Cool, man.
Will
leading
we show
by
you?
about
That's
6
the
lengths
live
is
on
King
the
Alex.
live.
Okay, hold
It's
on.
like
Zachariah
Inception
in second,
piece.
Gray on the inside, Bloodstone to the outer is
Someone that
third.
spends so long
They're
on
followed
the
to this
phone,
flight
I'm
by Manila
technically
Moment.
stupid.
So what do you be
Stealthy
looking
Tom
at?
on his outer, then
Apart
Do you
from
know
porn.
what?
a bit closer.
I don't go near porn
Grim
anymore.
Star as they
Social
turn,
media.
head up the
Porn
straight for the
is-
second time.
Oh, what a save by
Out in
Jordan
front,
Pickford.
Pickford.
Alex, followed in
Jordan-
second by
Jordan
Zachariah at the
Pickford
inside.
has just made an outrageous
The maroon
save
and
from
white
Joel
colours
Matip.
in third, a break of a few
Corner
lengths then
swung
to
in,
Manila Moment.
uncontested
Stealthy
by
Tom
Joel
just behind
Matip,
them is
and
Grim Star in the
Pickford
red
went
and
and
yellow on the rail.
fucking made a great
Filled
save.
the tank and then Spring
Fair play to
Crew
him.
Lady.
And do you know what the
Still
thing?
shy.
By your man
Do
you know-
Milan,
do you know what
last
the thing
one,
about-
Tara Gale.
Do you know what
At
the
the
thing
back,
about
Killer She,
social
right past
or
the
the
stands,
social
4
media
from
as well?
home.
Yes.
King
It's
Alex,
absolutely useless.
Bloodstone a bit
As
closer on
in-
the outside.
Oh, it's a waste of time.
Like you could be
Improving
scrolling
behind
for
them
hours.
Sorry, people
is Grim
that
Star.
are watching us on
Bar-
social
bar us,
media.
bar watching us, of course.
Towards the inner,
Making
the turn.
but it's great for the likes of the run and the charity and
Yes.
everything like that.
I know it has.
It has its uses.
You just have to be able to turn it off.
80% of it.
Zachariah second, Bloodstone.
80% of
Bit
it
lower
is
length
pure
away
rubbish.
in third. Grim
Because
Star
I'd be scrolling,
improves to
and
go
if you
just
asked me a
fourth
half
on
an hour
the
later, what
outside
did I
with
see?
Manila
I'd be
Moment,
like,
Stealthy Tom next,
having a
and
bull's
then
notion.
as they
No,
run
Oh,
Fill
fill the
we
tank.
have a few messages from a
Have
while
we?
back. This is Gillette Starter Saturday lads of horse racing, and
Yes.
that's exactly what it is.
That's exactly, or all sports, but mostly today
Retains
horse
the
racing.
lead of more than 4 lengths.
That was from
Kyle,
Jared
that was
Griffin.
Jared Griffin.
As
Big
they
shout
near
out
this
to Jared
flight,
Griffin,
King
and
Alex
then
is
Kyle
happy
as
lads
well.
from Kyle.
How are you getting on, Kyle? I didn't realise we could get comments on YouTube.
We sure can.
Manila Moment,
We will get
and
plenty.
Stealthy Tom
Very
for a
good.
break.
Very
However,
good.
Fill the tank,
So
Spring
the
Crew
big
Lady,
plan
Killer
for
She,
this
Your Man
platform
Milan,
right now,
Tara Gale.
the
Well
main
strung out.
goal is to get
As they head
1,000
downhill on
subscribers.
the approach
That's where we
to
can
the second
actually
last flight, King
monetize the
Alex.
page and
Yeah.
actually
In front,
make a
leads
couple of
by
pounds.
about 6 lengths.
We have set up a Patreon
Zachariah
account,
second,
which
and
is
the
in the
outside
link in the
Bloodstone,
page
behind
there
them,
somewhere.
Manila Moment,
So if you would like
with
to
Grim
help us
Star,
out,
Stealthy
make this
Tom
happen
away
more
from the
often
second
and
last.
keep the quality
King
going.
Alex
What
to
we'll
reduce
do with that
advantage,
is,
Bloodstone just
for the
second.
first
Grim
long
Star,
time,
Zachariah
is just
the inside,
reinvest
Stealthy
in
Tom the
equipment.
Oh yeah,
outside.
at the end of the day, it's all about
Lengths.
just creating
To
more
fill the
content.
tank
And then
as they
we
head
could, the more
towards
content
the
we
top
create,
turn.
the better we'll be
King
able
Alex
to
to
get
the
at it.
leader.
And the
Leads
more we
by
can drink,
2.5, 3 lengths.
How,
Zachariah second,
the
Bloodstone,
more we
Stealthy
can
Tom,
drink.
and then Grim Star.
Well, that's going to
As they
happen
level
anyway.
off and head towards the straight, 1 to jump.
How
King
is
Alex is clear.
our horse
Zachariah back in second. Over the last.
Our
King
horse
Alex
is shite.
safely clear by 8 or 10 lengths. Zachariah back in second.
gone.
Bloodstone, Stealthy Tom the
I
outside.
think King Alex is
Heading
doing
up the
really
Yeah,
straight
well.
with less than a furlong to
For
race.
sure.
King Alex out in front. Zachariah in second.
No.
Bloodstone back in third with
No.
Stealthy Tom, but well inside the final.
Oh, it's coming
furlong.
now.
King Alex
A little
has
bit too
made
No,
a
fucking
no,
late.
forward
too good,
well
no
for
good to us. That's
Barry Followed,
another
John
race
Flanagan.
down.
Okay, I'm
In
going to start
second,
picking myself
Zachariah
now.
Bloodstone, Tara close for fourth between Stealthy
What?
Tom
The
and
horse.
Manila Moment.
So you picked
did
your
I?
last two. You picked your horse Grim Star there. I did a different horse.
They
both
started
lost.
looking at this free bet and I can't use
I
it.
know it wasn't the
Fuck
strongest
the
of
free
maiden
bet.
hurdles. It was for horses that weren't placed, that hadn't finished in the 1, 2, 3 under any
Okay,
rules.
before
of racing
Ascot was
prior
happening
to
again,
today,
there's
but
one
this
on
horse
at Leopardstown. And that's a good meeting. I think we should do that one.
I don't know what you. I'm trying to figure out what you were trying to say about. I'm going to pick them from now on.
Well, I was just basically what I was doing.
Hold on a second.
Basically
Are
what I
you
was-
accusing me?
No, I
of
wasn't
not-
accusing you. I was blaming Paddy Power because all I'm doing is reading Paddy Power's things here. I'm going to start picking my own races.
Oh, right.
This did Real Force took
So next race is at
Leopard-
225 in Leopardstown.
Leopardstown.
It's yielding to soft in places there, which does make a big difference to some of the horses that are going to be on. Joseph O'Brien does have Wild Dreams in the mix at 9 to 1.
8 to 1 or
8
9?
to 1. 8
Yeah.
to 1.
Oh, Everton,
Everton, go on, Everton. Calvert Lewin, a man I didn't pick, but like for my fantasy.
They
football
are
team.
doing. Oh, then again, they're at home. But look, this looks good.
Fucking
I don't know why.
2-2.
I don't get excited about soccer, but I do like to see like
Fucking definitely
teams
want
that
to
aren't
see.
normally.
Definitely want to see Everton fucking win.
Yeah, and I know that Steve Timothy and Go is a massive Everton fan, a friend of ours.
Big shout
He'll be
out to
delighted with
Steve.
that. Steve.
Sir Steve-O. What a fucking header. Like, you can't
Tasty
do much.
header, yeah.
Like, he really got way off the ground.
Way up.
Fucking
Sort of Cristiano
Trent Alexander.
Ronaldo style.
Trent Alexander-Arnold was
very good.
competing with him and
Not a chance.
didn't even get close to him.
And he just left us the only place that probably would have
it was
best
Robertson. Robertson that fucking was
beautifully
coming in the back
placed.
post.
Beautifully placed.
Class. He, in fairness, I think he scored. That's his 7th goal this season. I think 6 of them are from headers, or 7.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the 6th header that he's got. That's
Calvert-Lewin,
really good.
never heard of him.
He's top striker,
Okay.
top prospect for England. Had his England debut during the week and actually scored.
It said there, I noticed that it was 80 minutes and we'll say 20 seconds, but when it said what time he scored at, it said 81.
minutes.
So if you go over the 80, do they just clock
it's
it?
the 81st man.
Okay. Don't know why that.
Oh,
fascinates me.
big chance here for Liverpool.
And again,
And Diogo Jota. Oh, and
well
it's saved by
nicely saved. I think
That's
but
two
then
really
again-
good saves by Pickford.
Yeah, but I think he was a bit dramatic there.
Well,
He was a bit dramatic. I mean, he could.
He-
If that was a Gaelic
he's an
football now,
athletic-
people would be laughing at him.
no,
come
he
on.
just missed it.
Come on.
Hold on, it wasn't a save at all. So that
That
was a
makes it even
save
worse.
by Mane.
I did.
Oh
Money,
no,
but
Mane actually took it out of the line
He-
of the goal.
he did not.
Yeah, Mane took that away.
Oh, maybe he did.
So it's actually, I thought that was it's a goal kick.
The keeper was a bit dramatic there.
He wasn't getting anywhere near it anyway.
He was just flailing on his arms all over the shot.
He's the
It looked like he
he's
saved
the
it, but
England
he didn't
number
even
one.
save it. Is he?
Yeah, he's fucking useless, man.
What's his name?
Much like the Man United captain Harry.
And he's
Maguire.
and he plays
So
Liverpool.
have you heard of this crack about Harry Maguire?
Out in Greece.
So obviously he got arrested in Greece, and the Greek cops, they're a bit dodgy now.
Okay.
in fairness. They've always been, as Martin Maloney he wouldn't have a lot of time for the Greek cops. He said that he's seen a lot of dodgy things. He came back from Greece about 15, 20 years ago and told us stories of dodgy Greek cops left, right, and center. And so obviously I'd be wary enough now about that story of Maguire fighting. With
He's
all
back
the
in
cops.
England, isn't he?
He
Oh,
is,
sure he
but
was.
he's had
terrible.
a horrendous
That's
start.
right. That's
He's
right.
been an issue for United. He's given away a couple
He
of
cost them a
goals.
game, didn't he?
Like against Tottenham, he was horrific. He cost them two goals. Against Brighton, he was fucking woeful. So, and then he got sent off against England during the week. So
Against England.
he got sent off
Against Wales.
when he was playing England. It wasn't against Wales. Who did they play? They played Denmark.
Denmark.
He got sent off.
And what was the score on that?
Denmark won 1-0.
Oh, right.
Good shot. Good stuff for the Danes. Well done to the Danes.
You can't beat the Danes. Do you remember?
Lovely women.
So they reckon.
Outrageous.
So they reckon.
Like,
Do you remember?
10 a penny, like?
Do you remember when Denmark won the European?
No,
No, I do.
it was 1992.
Yes, I remember. It was a shock.
bit
And they shouldn't have
young.
even been in that.
No, they
should
were on
not have
holidays.
been. Huh?
So the story there was
Yugoslavia was kicked out
Yugoslavia was kicked out because they had gone
because of
into
the
war.
yeah
Because the
with
civil
what's
war.
his face
Slobodan Milosevic.
Slobodan Milosevic, a bad cunt.
Bad bastard.
Yeah.
Bad boys.
But they were kicked out and Denmark
Got in.
Got
That was
in.
their place, yeah.
Yeah. and they ended up winning it.
Which,
ended up
in
beating-
fairness, and that's an amazing story.
It is.
And then Peter Schmeichel went to Man United and became the greatest goalkeeper in Premier League history.
Ever in the Premier
Could
League
do with
history.
one of those.
I did that back then. I used to follow soccer, but I tell you, when I give up soccer,
You must have been young enough, like.
sure, I was only about 5 ish. But anyway,
Yeah. I
but,
I can tell the
I
whole
do-
world believes you.
I do remember that, and that's I used to follow soccer then. But I tell you, when I give up in soccer, when is money started coming in.
Aaron, fucking, would you stop?
Yeah, money ruined
Did you
it.
give up on GA when money came into it?
Money hasn't really come into it yet.
Aaron fucking has.
Not as much as soccer.
It's
Like half
worse.
the time.
It's worse. The
Half the
players
time.
get nothing.
Yeah, but half the time, well, they should get something, and I'm sure they're getting travel expenses.
Yeah, but they're skirting around it. Like
Half the time. Hold on, let me finish.
yeah, go for it.
Half the time is about the transfer market and who's going. There's no heart in clubs anymore.
The transfer market is a problem because I think that no one. Yeah, I agree with you there.
You're
The
not
transfer-
settled into a club,
Shite.
and next thing you're gone.
Yeah,
No,
there's
very
a
few of
player
them
from
anymore.
Fulham.
It's the same with managers.
Young Narcard yesterday. He transferred to Fulham there only in the summertime. He went out on loan yesterday. For like 4 months, he had no appearances. Went on loan to Nottingham Forest.
No way.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
Fair play.
saying. I mean, it's all about contracts and money and like breaking contracts and no heart at all. So it's all gone. Like, listen, let's get on this
Oh, no,
race.
it's 6 minutes away yet.
6 minutes, yeah. So I'm going to pick mine.
Okay.
So I'm going for free solo. Jessica Harrington,
Okay.
Shane Foley. They're hot and they're in good form as well.
And how much do you want to put on that?
Stick a fiver on it. What one do you want to go with?
I'm going to go with Joseph Patrick O'Brien on Wild Dreams. I think that
You'll have to do it each way.
I'm not. I'm going to
Oh,
put
no?
a fiver on it on the
Okay,
nose,
right,
and
fair
it'll be a
enough.
nice 60 quid back. And
Right.
either way,
Now, there is a hot favourite in this at 5-4. And,
yes. And neither of us have gone
and
for
neither
it.
of us have gone for it.
The Curra is also racing today.
What? No
Yeah.
way.
It is, yeah.
It is not.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Champions Cup- Irish Champions Cup Day, isn't it?
No, that was last week. Curra wouldn't be on today. And,
Oh, no,
and
it's
Ballinrobe
last.
and
Sorry,
Leopard
last
last
week.
week, yeah.
Last week, yeah.
No, they'd never have two.
Sorry,
champ-
I'm watching
a replay.
Replay, yeah.
No, there's no way they'd have 3 meetings on Ireland at the same time.
No.
2 at the max. You see, with
Your
all-
your father also confused me by saying that the Curra was on today.
Okay, well, absolutely take absolutely no heed to him. Yeah.
But he just says number 6.
Yeah, number 6. That's it. Push back number 6.
Back number 6.
So anyway,
Has that been working for him, that approach?
it works once in 1,000 times, and you'll hear about that time, but never hear about the other 999 times. And that's the problem with betting. You'll always hear about the winners.
But thank you to
Never
Tony
hear.
for helping us set this up, because
Yes.
he gave me a couple of screws earlier on
Screws. Oh yes, I see that.
just to make sure the TV doesn't fucking fall down. I have no stand for it.
Ooh.
Nice little setup over there, though.
Good job you told me that now, because that's what inch television is that?
I don't know, 50-inch or something like that.
And
It fits in perfect.
it's basically hang on by 2 black slab screws that wouldn't
Well,
hold
it's actually
a picture.
no, it's actually not hanging on by anything. It's just left leaning up against that,
Okay.
and the screws are just to stop.
Oh, red
we've got
card.
red card.
For an Everton player at 89 minutes. If
Who's
you're
that?
going to get sent
Richardson,
off,
was it?
Richardson.
Richardson.
Richardson. Fuck's sake.
Different name
Right,
altogether.
okay.
Richardson.
Um,
he's Brazilian.
Right.
Wow.
Right. He got sent off, and he looks injured as well. So I don't know how that happened.
He obviously lunged in somehow. We'll see. We might or we might not see a replay here. So depends how bad the fucking tackle was.
But
Did he
as I
hurt
was saying, if you're going to get sent off in the last minute of the game.
I know. If you're gonna get sent off, make it worth your while.
Yeah. Take a few
Fucking
players out.
take a player out with you.
Okay.
Doesn't look like
Roy
it.
Keane.
Whatever he's done, it hasn't shown a replay here, which isn't.
Usual.
Yeah, well, it means that it's been a bad fucking.
Oh,
challenge.
maybe. There's definitely a player being substituted anyway.
So it's Fabinho. No, he ran off there, and Wijnaldum
He did
was
run
just
off.
after coming on.
He's a big lad. Big
Um,
pair of shoulders on.
Yeah, he was linked with Barcelona there during the summer. He's going into his last year of his contract.
In Liverpool.
Wijnaldum. Yeah, Wijnaldum is.
Okay, I'm going to stake up the fire because it's starting to get cold.
It's chilly enough. Yeah, go get.
How many minutes is that race? We might as well talk about the other race because it's happening right after, and in Ascot, the champion.
So there's two minutes, I think, before the next race. So go stoke up the fire. 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then will we make the 230 bet now?
Yes. What have we?
Okay, so the favorite in this will probably be Wonderful Tonight. I will have a look at this. I'll tell you now exactly what it is. Yeah, Wonderful Tonight. William Buick on board. Holly Doyle is on Dame Malliot for Ed Vaughan, who again, this is going to be a pretty open race by the look of the way the betting is. Anthony De Vega is obviously top weight there.
Do you know what I'm very surprised at? I'm very surprised that Aidan O'Brien hasn't sent over more. Oh!
Everton have scored.
No,
in the
Liverpool have scored.
Or Liverpool have scored in the 92nd minute.
Bastards!
Who got their head on that? Oh my God, I can't believe it's Henderson. Oh my God. There was a mistake from...
That is
a sickener.
a right sickener. And it's not that I'm anti... Well, I sort of...
I kind of am as well. You keep on saying that. I'm not... Oh, was that offside
that
by
was offside.
Sadio Mane?
That was offside.
Oh, it's an awful mistake. It's a fucking terrible mistake by Jordan Pickford,
Who's Jordan Pickford?
the goalkeeper.
And I'd say the defender
It
should
is
have been
a
out in front of it as well.
fucking... No, even if the goalkeeper cannot just... He just dived to
He
his left.
saved it, but didn't save it well.
He dived to his left. He literally pushed the ball over himself. It's a fucking woeful mistake from Jordan Pickford. How is he
Will they
the
not do
England
that VAR
goalkeeper?
thing and go back to...
The VAR is going to look... Ooh, he could be offside here. It's very tight. And it's just his shoulder.
Yeah.
He could be offside. Is his shoulder offside? It probably isn't.
Well, his shoulder is, but does that count? I thought
So
it was the legs.
so you have to have a goal scoring part of your body. So it has to be...
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I
So
did
if
not
your
know
head
that.
is off,
You see, that's what I'm talking about. This man knows about sport.
is he offside or not?
It's very tight.
It's like smidgen offside. No. Oh, it's offside. It is
Literally
so
an
it's
inch.
It's not.
It's an
to be honest.
inch.
These are the reasons the VAR is kind of a bit of a fucking mess. It's no matter what though. That is terrible goalkeeping.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Uh,
Back to
this. What time is it now?
it is
Okay. I'm going to go back to the Leopardstown race.
Leopardstown is off,
Probably
I
off.
think.
Yeah, go. And we've picked free solo, which is 20-1 in running. So
Racing onto the 4 in the listed Nokia Stakes over 7. And blazing the trail is Nebo and Lee Roach, a couple of
I
lengths in
actually
front.
picked Wild
Of
Dreams.
market
Oh, did
leader
you?
Laugh
Yeah.
If You Want and Gary Carroll. In third place is Surrounding and Ronan Whelan. Then comes Wild's Dreams, Prince of Naples, and
Wild
then
Dreams still
Wonder
has a
Elzam is
chance.
pushed along. Irish Admiral Eldam and a couple
Oh,
of lengths
mine's
back to
out the
free
back,
solo
pushing
as they
along.
turn into the straight. 2.5 furlongs to go, and Nebo
right.
appears to be a sitting duck.
For a second
As
favourite,
Laugh If You
literally
Want
nowhere.
sweeps round the outside, covering
Come on,
Moses,
Wild Dreams.
Surrounding, and these three
It's got a
break away
long way to
from
go. He's
Prince
fucked.
of Naples and Irish Admiral, heading on to the final furlong and a half.
Dude.
On the rail, it's Laugh If You Want with a battle on, looming up as Surrounding.
Favourite's
these
not
two
Laugh
coming
If
either.
You Want.
Look at mine
Prince
coming
of
like a
Naples,
steam
then
train.
Irish Admiral, free solo gets going, but too late. Then Wonder Elzam, and
Too
it's
late.
Surrounding.
Too late for mine.
Edging to the
Oh,
front
too
from
late for
Laugh
mine
If You
as well.
Want, who's rallying on the far side, but Surrounding a win hurt.
Surrounding
From Laugh
Michael
If You Want,
Halford.
couple of lengths back
No
to Irish
form.
Admiral.
Wins. That's racing for you.
That's racing. That's
That's right. Straight on to the Champions Cup race.
Okay.
Is it a Group 1? It is a Group 1.
Group. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it is the British Champion Fillies and Mares Stakes. I'm going to go for Even So.
Well, I was going to go with Dame Malliot with Holly Doyle.
Should you do a treble?
I think she'll do trouble. Yeah.
Okay.
She's in the It's horses and jockeys in form are my thing.
Yes. I
So I'm going to put a 5 on Dame Malliot.
when I have time to read form, I used to be brilliant at it. I had so many, like, I had a couple of
Who
six timers.
did you
once.
say? Even so,
Even So, yeah.
5er.
Yeah.
fiver. The money's fucking flying out, lads. Big bets.
Big bets.
Big bets.
Sure, look, it's a bit of crack anyway. When I would study the form properly, I used to be so. I spent so much time reading the form, and it'd be worth it because you'd make a few pound out of it. I had a couple of 6-timers once.
For it's like form in football wins money. Like
yeah, you're right.
Go on, Everton.
But then I started betting.
Oh, it's a chance. Adrian gets the ball.
Then I started betting with my heart instead of my head.
Yeah.
And
ends a draw in the Merseyside derby at Goodison Park.
Yeah.
After that,
fair result.
Kind of controversial. Yeah,
I think it's
Liverpool probably had a little bit better chance. VAR is going to come under scrutiny again.
It is, but we said it straight away that it looks offside.
It's very hard to call.
But if you're offside, you're offside.
Hard to call.
And did you see that they drew a line? They drew a line through the legs.
No,
and
well,
your man's legs as well. Your man's legs was slightly.
No, his shoulder is slightly ahead of the plate, and it's like.
But you can't score with your shoulder, can you?
Oh, you can score with your shoulder.
Can you?
Yeah.
Like there.
Yeah,
so where's the handball?
From anywhere down past.
From here.
Yeah.
Would that be a handball?
Yeah, fucking definitely.
So it's just there.
So anywhere after your shoulder is the head handball.
Like from there down.
Yeah.
There down.
Yeah.
Okay. And doesn't matter if it's back, forward, straight.
Yeah.
Even like if you hit it with that.
Well, that's the hand.
Well, I know it is, but it's the back of your hand. See, I don't know. Like I said, I've given up on soccer.
You do know. You're just acting stupid now.
By the way, the race that I'm looking forward to later on today is the big one, the Champions Stakes itself.
Why is more importantly,
Magical.
you have to take a shot because your fucking pint is empty.
Is that another rule? You're just making the rules up as you're going on.
It fucking is
now.
Well,
do you know what? I'll take a shot. I've never backed down from taking a shot yet.
You're easily fucking.
I am easily
pushed into it, like.
We'll just do a shot. We'll just do a shot now. We won't do the mucking on it yet. It's a long day.
Oh, we'll get the day out of it yet.
Oh, do you miss the pub?
I do, but I do miss the crack in the pub. But this is such a good setup that we've got at the moment.
It is.
That it kind of emulates the kind of crack.
Morgan's delicious.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Christ.
It's not bad now.
No.
It's
turn over to the Champions League race.
The Champions League race.
Oh, look at themselves, Dana White.
Fight Island.
Like a penis, yeah.
No penis for me.
Very impressive last time. Newmarket in a Group 3. It certainly
Can we get feedback on sound? Can anyone tell us?
We've got some more. Sorry for off the Irish podcast. I'm expecting plenty of live streams. Lads loving it.
Thank you,
Jared Griffin. Any mad stories, lads, from days out at the racing in Galway?
So you firing?
To be honest, I had a fucking. I've had a few woeful Galway experiences being out of the race. I've lost a fucking shitload of money, but one year in particular, I was down to the bare bones on the Thursday, and I really fucking I did the mucky Solacon for a couple of days. I went down on the Monday, and, by Thursday I was fucked. And
just a couple of yards or so off the fence leads the way to
big day on the Thursday. Must have been around the
Thursday's Ladies' Day
on the outside in the blue cap, and then Dan
I was
Mayo
going home on the Friday either way because I was
under
working
hat-trick
Friday,
sinking
Saturday,
Holly
Sunday.
Doyle. Then Thundering Knights round the inner. Gold Wand is next from Passion and Cabaletta and Medallion, Laburnum, and even so the Irish Oaks winner at the top of the field. Swinging down the bottom
I went
now entering
on
the
the
final
Thursday. I
7
went
furlongs.
to
And
got
Manuela de
fucking
Vega
drunk
by
the night
length
before.
wonderful tonight.
And I met
Dan
some
Mayo is a
fucking
couple of
heads
legs
in
further
there
back on the outside
in the pub,
Frankly
in some
Darling.
pub in Galway.
Antonia de
And,
Vega just shaken
I don't
up
know who
from
was drinking it. I
Passion
think it was
on her
I
inside.
think it was
Thundering
a fellow
Knights
called
and
Angus
Cabaletta
McDonald from,
as they race up the hill,
Kilchmark.
followed further
Was he
back
the lad
by
that won
Gold
one of the
Wand.
prizes?
No,
Laburnum
another Angus
towards the
McDonald.
rear of the field along with Even
And
So.
he introduced me to a few mates. I
Climbing
was
towards
probably
the
with
final 5 furlongs, and Manuela de Vega has made all the running so far, shadowed in second by Wonderful Tonight. A couple of lengths then to Frankly Darling from Dan Mayo
Mayo and Antonio de Vega on the outside. Thundering Knights is back on the inside, just behind Frankly Darling, then Passion. Albert Madayi trying to make some ground from Gold
losing my balls
Burnham,
for a couple of days,
and even so, now into the home turn and Wonderful Tonight goes on into the lead past Manuela de Vega, chased by Dan Mayo as they race past the 3 furlong marker.
Yes, I backed that for the Galway Plate.
From Dan Mayo in second place. Further back Manuela de Vega and Madayi is getting on terms in the hands of Frankie Dettori going into third. Even so, staying on down the outside of Passion. They run on towards the final.
I think I was down to my last
tonight by a couple of legs. Madayi now into second. Ahead of Dan Mayo and then Passion.
He went down to 5-1.
So Wonderful Tonight passes the furlong marker, staying on gamely. Dan Mayo still giving chase in second. Madayi's effort just petering out from Passion and racing up towards the line. Wonderful Tonight is holding Dan Mayo, and Wonderful Tonight in wonderful form in France. And now at Ascot, Wonderful Tonight from Dan Mayo in second, Passion third, Madayi weakening into fourth.
But yeah, so I think I would put whatever I had left with 50 or I think it was 75 quid on this 8-1 horse.
Yeah.
It came back and won fucking handsomely. I think I won the next 2 or 3 races. And my whole fucking, from being a couple of £100 down, I was up maybe €200 going home after a fucking shitload of pints and a good old fucking. It's funny how a couple of races can save your whole week.
100%.
A wild. It was like, thinking back on it, it was a wild week altogether. Fucking women involved. They were all looking well.
Yeah,
you know,
a lot of
fillies galore.
Well, I think I was only ever at the Galway races twice, and the second time I was there, I was with a bunch of friends. And
fucking hell, these are very salty.
There's salt and vinegar. Change it up a little bit. Bit of a shock, is it?
I didn't expect them to be that salty, to be honest. But they'll do. They can do the job.
But anyway, I was with. Sure. Look, we were with a gang, a crew. With Connor and with Caroline, and we had Rob. Oh, Jesus, there was about 8 or 9 of us. But we stayed there, and we stayed at the go. It was an evening meeting, and by the end, it was dark. So we were all filtering out. We were all going different ways. So we were heading down. We were heading down to back into the city after the races had stopped. And it must have been about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And we were going by the track. The way you got out, you were actually passing the track, right close to the track. And this gang, complete strangers, gang of lads, great crack, just started to link in with us. And one of them says to me, I'll race you to the fence. So we went onto the track. And I said, listen, we'll jump the first fence. Now, for anyone that's never been to a horse racing,
you're not a horse.
Yeah, I'm not a horse. And these things are the height. They are about 7 foot.
They're 6.5 feet anyway.
6.5 feet. So these fences. So I was like, I fucking dare you to jump it. And he says, right. So we ran, we kept going. And I got into a full trot then. And remember, I'm steamed.
Hold on to your steam thought there.
Okay.
For the 1440 at Ballinrobe.
Drawing parade.
We'll the horse I'm kind of leaning towards is Cooper on Elliott's horse. And I'll tell you why. He only fucking trots him out. He doesn't trot him out all that often nowadays. And fucking, I think he's a very underrated jockey. It's like he was highly rated a couple of years ago. Some injuries had kind of fucking pulled him.
Cooper.
Yeah.
That's right. So, he was a brilliant jockey. Didn't he win on O'Connor in Cheltenham?
He did. And he
and O'Connor then was unbeaten at the time. We won the bumper.
Yeah, I think.
And he tragically got killed at a horse race meeting the next time.
So I think Brian Cooper.
The horse, not the jockey.
Brian Cooper. Well, he wouldn't be racing at this if he was fucking dead.
Nearly.
But I think Brian Cooper's a quality jockey. Mark Enright might have a good shout in this as well. But,
well, do you know what? I'm going to go with the favorite 9 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sticking with my free bet. What a stupid ass.
You are a fool.
Stupid ass.
Stick a $5 on for you.
Yeah. And hold that thought. I'm going for a P.
All right.
The fire's nice and cozy now.
Fire's fucking kicking off now. That's fucking ideal. I'm going to go with the Sliding Rock. Didn't do great out the last time. I almost go with Arthur's Baby, but Philip Enright. But I'm going to go with this. Sure. What about? It's only getting good now. Be nice if I can pick out a winner now. So Jade Ellis asked, what's the story with the name The Dead Hedgehogs? I think obviously with the $3 left name, the lads wanted to kind of take a little bit of a step away from the Hardy Bucks brand, which is kind of dominated their kind of dominated in the last couple of years, and obviously that's where their notoriety is from, and that's where they've got their start. But with the Dead Hedgehogs, going to give an opportunity for more people to get involved. Obviously, I've been working with the Hardy Bucks for years, but this gives us an opportunity to bring in some new talent, work with a few more guys, do podcasts in different ways, and while we have a great opportunity with the platform, the $3 left page is given
in
the lads.
the stall. She's won twice this season. Hopefully, Frank.
We can the dead. I was just saying how the Dead Hedgehogs is going to give an opportunity for you to
branch into
new opportunities. Yeah,
exactly. It's not that we want to shun away from the Hardy Bucks, and people were like, why didn't you put something like the Hardy Bucks as a podcast? Or first of all, we're not like the Hardy Bucks has a podcast, and Martin Loney does that brilliantly. But we want to go like include all sorts of stuff, like sports, arts.
Yeah, we've got there's like, and just there's a diverse range of interests there.
Yeah, there's so many of us. Like I love horse racing, I love GEA. You've a broad range of knowledge of all
sports, anything you can bet on.
Yeah. Pete's into UFC. He's into jiu-jitsu. He absolutely lives and breathes jiu-jitsu. He's into surfing. He's into swimming. He's into all the really extreme sports.
Not really stuff that you can fucking bet on, though.
Not really stuff you can bet on. But sure, look,
it'd be good if you could bet on jiu-jitsu. You can bet on MMA, obviously.
Yeah, you can. But it's not the same because it's not that quick fix.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless it's just knock out for a second.
When you think of the group of friends that we've been in, only myself and yourself have been ever into the horse racing, or
that is true. Mikey loves it, and he could have been here today. He was meant to be here today, but he's working. He's actually the only one of us that actually works 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And he has a job, and that's why he's probably not in as much as he'd love to be, and as much as we'd love him to be. But he'll be in when he can. Trust us on that.
Ballinrobe is off anyway, guys.
It is. Was the horse down straight away at the first fence?
Yeah. And Ferry Hill Run is
loud in front. That's my horse. I need a winner. I've had another winner since the first race. So
was it my horse that went down there?
Huh?
No, my horse is in third. Sliding Rock.
Hill Run continues in front by a length and a half.
Colin Riley says sound is 100%. Colin, big shout out.
Thank you very much.
The Sliding Rock, Brian Cooper in third.
Where is that?
Dave Dunn and Tommy Brett 4.
Colin Riley.
Takes time.
Fair play, Colin.
Is next on the inside.
We need to get Colin in here.
Yeah, fucking
100%. Colin is in a great band with his sisters and Bart from
head to flight number 5. before
I
heading into the
called
top turn.
4 degrees west.
Extended
Sorry, I
the
shouldn't be
lead
talking with my mouth
to
off.
about 4 lengths
Fucking
over
disgusting.
my uncle's
I know.
jumping second.
I
Sliding
would hate
off the
that if I
side
was watching
mistake.
someone who do that.
Joined on the outside by
People
Dave
pay
Donnan,
to
then
watch
Gallagher
fucking
pushed
people
along
eat
for a
and
few
I know.
strides away from that.
Maybe that's
It
what we
takes
could do.
time just ahead.
That's
Would
crazy.
you pay to watch
Cowboy
Cowboy eat nuts for an hour? Just an hour. He
Very
wouldn't say
well
one word.
in the lead.
He just
Almost
stares
two
at the
lengths.
camera,
My
just
uncle's
eating nuts.
on the outside
Would you
is
pay for that?
Did you see
Green horses, they done and the
your
inside
man
the sliding
that
rocker break of a few lengths then to Gallo Glass
people
on the
paid to watch
outside
him
of
just
it takes
stare
time.
at the screen?
Presenting Megan at the back of the remaining
Who's
7 runners.
this?
as they
Check it
drift
out.
like
He
the
just
middle
no.
left.
I think he's Japanese or Chinese or something. He just
Just
literally
stares at the screen for an
like
hour.
millions and millions of views
Fairy Hill Run
Class.
out in
for
front
as long as he
from
possibly
Fucking
could.
fair play to
on
him.
the inside.
That's
fair play.
that's a niche. That's a niche.
It's not my
fucking
cup of
thing.
tea.
They done it. Break of a few
What?
lengths
Because
to
he's
Gallo
Asian?
Glass.
People are
It
strange
takes
worldwide.
time, and finally
People
presenting
are
Megan
weird.
with 8 lengths covering
People
them.
are weird.
So they
But
pass
that's what
winning
makes the
post,
world go round.
head out on their final circuit. They
Absolutely.
afford the jump.
That's
Fairy
the
Hill
problem
Run
with nuts. Once you
in
pop
the
one,
lead from They done in between horses. My
Pringles.
uncle's
Are
on
you
the
trying
outside, the
to-
sliding rock.
I'm trying to like
inner. Gallo Glass is
interlink
back
the two of
in fifth, presenting Megan has
I'm
really
sorry,
good. It takes
I
time to leave the
hogged
back
them here.
markers. They head
That's
into the
all right.
turn.
Leave him over
They
there.
have a long run before
But,
they leave the ground again. The third last flight opposite the stand.
We're doing well at not talking about the untalkable things.
We're not going to talk about
now.
Exactly.
They done in third. Sliding rock 4.
Now,
Gallo Glass.
My one is out
Megan,
in front,
pushed along at the back.
but
It
I don't
takes
like it.
time
He's being pushed
as
along.
they begin the uphill run.
He's
Busy
sitting
third
at
last
4 to
flight.
5.
Fairy
You're
Hill
not
Run
gonna
by a
fucking
length and a
believe
half.
this.
My uncle's up on the
What?
outside of
Oh, no.
Daydonin. Another length and a half.
I didn't
away,
back it.
sliding rock.
Well, I
Gallo
did.
Glass
Oh, you did.
And presenting Megan
That's
in
why
first
we
and
do it
third
Stupid
together.
prick.
as they jump to third last. Fairy Hill Run led from
I put it on the bed strip and never pressed the button.
second.
Well, that's
Stay
not
That's happened to me
surprising.
so many times. I have stories to
close
talk
on the
about that.
outside, and they're followed
You
on the
son of a
downhill run
bitch.
by an improving Gallo Glass, presenting Megan also creeping into it on the inside.
They've
of the
suspended
sliding rock.
Arthur's
Takes time
baby,
Well, I
which
hope he
is
fucking loses now.
as they continue on towards the second last flight. Fairy Hill
well,
Run
he's
by
at
less
even
than a
money,
length.
but they've
Stay down in
suspended
second.
Arthur's baby,
My
so
uncle's third. Gallo Glass
Must be seeing
presenting
the
Megan,
run
the
there.
sliding rock last of the group. They jump the second last flight. Fairy Hill Run. Goes
My
up by a
horse
length
is
and a half,
fucking-
presenting Megan improves the inside of
he's not
Daydonin.
fucking doing
Behind
great.
them, the
one's
sliding
yours?
rock driven.
Well,
and
he's just
closing.
after being driven
Then
around the
Gallo
corner there.
Glass, my uncle's
the American
beginning to
flag.
struggle. Completely
He's
tailed off. It
Oh,
takes
which is-
time as they
Oh,
head to
he's
the top
cruising.
turn.
But he was doing. He looked like he was flailing all over the place for a
No, he's
minute.
started flailing again now.
He was
Soon
at
as
he
you
was
say
at 12 to 1. He might get up again yet.
Fairy Hill Run and then Gallo Glass. As they head to the final flight, the sliding rock on the outside of Daydonin. They jump
pushing him
together.
now, though.
Daydonin with a narrow
My
advantage
one
over the sliding rock.
that I
Back
had
in
picked that I
third is
didn't back,
Princess.
but I backed on this,
Presenting Megan as they straighten up.
is gone.
Furlong
Favorite
Come on,
suck.
Cooper, get him up now.
Go on, Cooper. He has it.
Fair fucking
Play
answer.
to you, boy.
Sliding rock now with a narrow advantage inside the final furlong. They
Oh, that was a nice winner. What price is it?
rally, but as they go
what
to
do
the
I
line,
get him
sliding
at?
rock and
Was it
Brian
92?
Cooper will win it and complete a double for Gordon Elliott. They
Go on,
done in
Cooper.
second, presenting Megan in third, and then Gallo
I had
Glass
him at
and
92.
Fairy Hill Run.
That's exactly what I got. That's nice.
Double for Gordon
Well,
Elliott on the day.
fuck me.
I told you. Can't fucking.
And you know what? I just done it just to go against you.
I know.
Right. Okay. We're not going to make the same mistake now because we keep betting
Yes,
way
there's a
too
double on
late.
the card for trainer Gordon
So
Elliott.
there's
He wins a
Leopardstown coming up at
fourth race in the
3,
afternoon.
and
Boys
there's
Sports Race, Novice
Ascot
Hurdle
5 past
with,
3.
the sliding rock
Okay.
recording our second.
I'm not going to back
victory
against
of her
Aidan O'Brien. It's as simple as that. I don't even look down the line unless he has another one in it.
No match for getaway Gordon.
Which he
Smart
does.
filly of-
Of course he does.
Well,
Fuck's sake.
So let's just go straight over to Ascot.
She made one or two mistakes
Yeah.
on the
So
way around.
I'm doing number 6, Leopardstown, 3 o'clock, 9 to 4, Ontario. O'Brien had a horse called Oratorio that won the Card Eclipse Bet Sir Percy, if my memory serves me right, which was meant to be
Might not be
the
wrong.
next best thing. Turned out to be a heap of shite. Won probably the worst English Derby of all time. And no, I don't think it won a race after that.
What's this in Leopardstown?
That's
is it?
Leopardstown, 3
Yeah,
o'clock.
I was gonna say. Okay. So is Ontario your pick?
Yeah.
Okay. Stick a 5 on that.
Yeah. This time I'm going to do it myself as well. Done. No, how
Bet
that happened
slip.
last time.
So the two of us, do you want me to put a fiver on here for you?
What have you in your account?
Probably 60 quid. Actually, look, I'll put a five. You put a fiver in there?
Yeah.
All right, well, fiver.
What
each.
do you think?
I'm
going
going with Aidan O'Brien in this as well. He's a fairly short favourite. He's very good in picking up those Leopardstown wins.
I'm very surprised that it is actually 94.
I think the one that would almost I would fear is Jessica Harrington's horse.
Yeah,
there,
because she can pop one out.
And
At
Zaffi's
any
Pride
stage.
has won the last two races
Yeah.
that's been involved in.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
Is
there any more? The soccer is gone. Is there something else happening? Was it rugby?
We'll have
by Pleasant Man as they now race inside the final furlong and a half, and it's new
chill, man. There's football at 3:00.
Okay.
And we'll.
Do you ever watch the highlights?
Nah, not really.
No, neither do I.
Not if I've watched. Well, it depends if I've watched it or not.
You shot the Mayo flags clean your face.
Oh, that's fucking sacrilege.
No, it's not. It's that.
Sacrilege.
There's so many of them. Like,
fucking sacrilege.
Like everything I have is a Mayo flag. And I still have.
Okay, so this is what we've got.
One colleague has nunchucks. I don't even think he knows that I have them.
I don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares either.
So, football on at 3:00.
Right. What? Who's playing?
So Borussia Dortmund is playing Hoffenheim at 2:30.
I love it.
Hold on a second. Sorry, this. It's not that this is. I've got too dodgy an app, but it's not. It's not undodgy.
It's dodgy. If it's not undodgy, it means it's dodgy.
It's a bit undodgy. Where's the next Premier League game?
See if it's any rugby on.
The Exeter Chiefs are on at 4:45.
That's with
Racing 92 in the European Cup.
Well, if we're still here at 4:05, we'll be.
But to be honest, it wouldn't be surprising.
I wouldn't be one bit surprised. We might take a break and then come back.
I don't think so.
Definitely.
No, I think we just keep on powering through.
Okay.
Leeds Rhinos are playing in the Rugby League. There's definitely Premier League on at 3:00, isn't there, lads? Would someone tell me? I'd be very kind.
So no, doesn't look like it. We could have rehearsed.
Chelsea and Southampton at 3:00, and then there's Man City and Arsenal at 5:30. That could be interesting. And then Newcastle and Man United at 8:00. If we make it to the 8:00 game, that would be impressive. I would be very drunk. Be very, very drunk.
So listen to me. We've Leopardstown at 3.
Leopardstown at 3, and we can put on the Chelsea match. That's on Ireland Premier Sports. So let's see what we've got here. This is
But we've the Leopardstown one, and we might as well talk about the Ascot race at 3 straight away.
Sound. We can definitely do that.
Johnson has.
Did you try to almost choke there or what?
No. Johnson has an odds-on shot.
Okay.
I don't like races with odds-on shots because
it distorts the rest of them.
It sort of distorts the rest of them. And even though some horses shouldn't be odds-on.
I saw a stat before that 27% of favourites actually win. Win, yeah. Which is...
When they're odds-on?
No, just 27% favourites win.
Okay. Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me that much.
Well, it surprises me a bit.
3 in 10.
Yeah.
Just shy of 3 in 10 favourites win.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe that's just the human mind that you're always trying to beat the favourite. Palace Pier. I know it's a good horse. I know it's won some very good races, and I know it also bet Aidan O'Brien Circus Maximus, which is a very good horse, a globe-trotting horse.
That's the thing that I'm worried about. Circus Maximus going out to this. That he's kind of been around the block. Ryan Moore being on board.
But remember,
making
the horse is only a 4-year-old.
Yeah, easier.
It's been around the world. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. But Palace Pier has done well, and Frankie Dettori on it again. No, I have nothing against Frankie Dettori, but I just can't stand him.
Would you back him though?
Not at that price.
Well, let's see what price he is.
He won on Aidan O'Brien's horse, which is very rare. He rides for Aidan O'Brien, but he won on Aidan O'Brien's horse, the big race last week.
In fairness, when that combination goes together, you'd back
sort of would. But it was 11-1.
Yeah. Like that, but it stands out as something. It's an anomaly, like.
Yeah.
Okay, Ascot. So 8-13. So
wow.
John Godston, great trainer, he's got his form is
sensational. Yeah. Has he been beaten at all ever?
I don't think so.
An unbeaten horse that I'm not going to back.
Unbeaten and rapidly improving colt. Like as a 3-year-old. Like it's hard to not look at that and go, he's the winner.
But why? If that was any other, if that was any other owner, that would be like the next Frankel or something like that, or like no one is like it's not. Why are some horses like
the public consciousness?
Yeah, like this horse.
When Frankel was around.
Or even some of Aidan O'Brien's horses, it was like, it's George Washington. Why aren't people talking about Palace Pier?
I still think it has a lot to prove.
Yeah, because it hasn't beaten anything.
Maybe that's it. Like Deauville isn't really something that I would. It wouldn't have been.
Yeah, I see what you're saying here. It's like
Deauville, Ascot, Newcastle, Sandown. Like. That to me isn't premium.
Yeah, Newcastle.
Yes, like clearly a quality horse.
Yeah, clearly. Obviously,
and
it's
it has an
8-11 now.
The one thing that pulls it is that it has an Ascot. It has an Ascot win already.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I'm not going to back it. I'm going to go with Aidan O'Brien again.
Yeah, I think.
Although I fear the French horse, the Reverend.
The Reverend is the one that I was looking at.
Okay.
And because it has got form as well.
It has nice form.
Like,
when you see
it also has more experience at that, like at 4-1. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
With my fiver. But
okay, we'll do 250. I'm going to go as conservative this time. 250 each way, and I'm going to back it myself, Circus Maximus.
Are you doing 250 on Circus Maximus?
Yes, 250 each way.
All right. Okay. 8-1.
See, the thing is, a horse could come 4th or 5th, right? A horse could come 4th or 5th, or 6th or 7th in a brilliant race, like a group run race and a really high quality race, and that's still better form than a horse that has won
in
a group 3 or a listed, or even some group 2s.
Especially with the soft ground that's out there today. But it's saying that a group 3 winner in soft ground.
I understand. You nearly have to watch every race.
And that's very expensive. Just want to tell you that's very expensive.
I had a 6-timer once that I put €3. I had 203.50 in my account one day, and this is a long story, so I'm probably not even going to finish it. I had 203.50 in my account, and I was sick of betting for every Sunday. I'm going to tell this story. So I took the 200 out, and I picked 6 horses, and I said, I'm going to do an accumulator. So I put the 350 on the 6 horses, and I said, I'm going to make something of the day because it's a lovely day. I'm going to make something of the day, and that was it. Where did I end up? In the betting shop anyway. So I ended up in the betting shop anyway, and went down. My first horse won. Now I backed a single in the betting shop. That was great. And then I picked the second horse of my accumulator, and I backed that one's single as well. And that one won, and that was grand. So I was like, well, at least I've backed them two single anyway. So then I went and I backed my third one, and next thing I'm thinking to myself, and I think that horse was like 9-2 or something like that. So I backed that one single and I put 20 euro on it, and I was like, Jesus, I'm a few hundred up already. And remember, I have the 3 horses winning on my accumulator. So 3 horses are up. So, and I'm a few hundred up already. So I'm going on to the 4th one, and I think that one was like 6-4 or something like that. Aidan O'Brien, it was the time Jamie Spencer went through. I think he had a 5-timer at the Curragh, or a 4-timer definitely, because I don't back against Aidan O'Brien if I can at all. So I'm on my 4th one, and I told you this story the other day.
Oh, don't you?
Yeah, I've told you 100 times. So it got to the 4th one, and I backed it again as single, and the 4th one won. So I remember ringing my father. I rang my father, and I said, listen, I have 4 horses up on accumulator. I said, unbelievable stuff. I said some big prices. One of them was 9-2, one of them was 6-4. I don't think any of them, I think one of them might have been Damson was one of them. Solskjaer was another one. The horse just happened to be called Solskjaer. Damson was one. But anyway, he said, Jesus, that's great. He said, you must have a couple of hundred up, or I said a few hundred up. And I said, well, it's probably about 1,000 at this stage. But I said, there's one problem. I said, it's going on to another horse. Oh, he said, for Christ's sake. So, and that other horse was, I think it was about 6-4 or 7-4. So there's 1,000 euro going on to this 6-4, 7-4 shot. And it was actually trained by Tracy Collins. I can't remember that. It was King something. Can't remember the name of that one. But anyway, so we watched the race. I didn't watch the race. I couldn't watch the 5th race because it's getting interesting now. You know, at the beginning of the accumulator, you're like, so you know, when the first one wins, you're like, oh, you know, great. Second one wins, you're like, oh, great. Third one wins, you're starting to get a little bit interested. Like the tits are starting to get a bit hard. So when the 4th one wins, you're like, only 2 more left. So when the 5th one won, I was like, whoa, I have a couple of I have a couple of thousand euro going on to the last horse. The last horse was Aidan O'Brien horse. It was called Silk and Scarlet. And
shit, we forgot about the Leopardstown race.
Is it over?
No, it's in running.
Oh, it's in running. Oh. Mine's in second, is it?
Hours
in second.
Because I put 5 on my one.
But anyway, I'll finish that story after this.
Yeah, go on. Keep saying anyway.
Okay. So my father rang me, right? My father rang me, and he's like, "Oh my God!" He said, "You have a couple of thousand won." I said, "I do." I said, "There's only one problem with that." He said, "What?" He said, "It's going on to another one, last one."
But inside the final third, clear of the field, is Poetic.
Go on, keep going.
Feckin' Kevin Manning and
Poetic
Jim Bulger.
Flair.
Did you know that's where AP McCoy started his racing career?
Bulger, yeah.
Bulger's
yard.
Anyway, so went on to the 6th one, and I could not watch it. I said, "Listen," I said, "I'm going to come out to the house and watch it with you." But I landed out the house, Silk and Scarlet. So I have 2,000 euro going on to 6-4, 7-4 shot, whichever, or 2,000 roughly. And I'm out of the house anyway, and my father's there watching, and the race is coming up, and he's like, "Oh," he said, "this is, you know," he said, "he's good form." And I even remember the horse that the second favorite was Chelsea Harbour. And he's like, he's up against it with Chelsea Harbour because he had bet Chelsea Harbour previously. And the two of them were going up against each other again. And the race went off anyway, and I walked out. I couldn't watch it. So about 40 seconds later, as far away as 40 seconds I could walk, next thing I could hear my father shouting and roaring. So remember how passionate he was about the Man United winning the Champions League in 99. He was just as passionate about that. So I knew my horse was doing well. So I started running back. And before the race was over, I managed to stick my head in the window, and my horse had won. And that was it. €5,135 later, or pound, probably might have been pound at the time. That was it. From €3.50, €5,135.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Fucking.
And you know what? Another thing, Silk and Scarlet never won another race after that.
Gerald Griffin asked, any GA lads on lads today?
No, I don't think there's
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, may I
go tomorrow. Oh, if there was, it'd be GA and then the horses.
Yeah.
Anyway, we lost that one again.
Poetic Flair.
Yeah.
Favorite. That's unfortunate, but that's what happens. Let's go.
Right, Ascot now.
Let's go straight over to Ascot.
Who have I done? Circus Maximus.
For a furlong to go. Zip the Grey is in second place. Then.
Oh, that's a different race. That's Catterick.
No, that's me. I put on the Reverend.
No, it's not you.
I put $5 on the Reverend.
I know you did, but that's not the race that's on now. Is Catterick?
Oh yeah. That's just a replay.
Is it? Well, that's only for donkeys.
Like ourselves. Donkeys like ourselves. Yeah. Do you ever feel like sometimes you know nothing when you lose a couple of races?
You do, yeah.
And then sometimes you win. You might get really close, and you're like, I know fucking plenty.
Yeah. You're dead right. Someday you're like, geez, I know nothing about horses. Do you remember the Hagen?
I sure do. Good times.
I was in many a time.
John, God rest him.
Yeah, John Henry, God rest him, was right.
Good times.
Some great crack in there, betting and drinking But I remember having this conversation with this older lad. I would have been maybe early 20s, and like telling him all about how I know about this. He must have been looking at me like, this fella is
talking shite.
Complete talking shite. I must have had a good
surprising.
Day. Like betting, you won't in the long run. 99.9% of people will not win in the long run.
Oh.
And that's the way it's set up. But the thing is to have a great crack with it and enjoy when you do win.
Yeah.
You're not going to win unless you're the likes of JP McManus, who studies it and backs big and then walks away.
Circus Maximus.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
If you're backing every race, there is no way in the world.
But you can make money out.
No. If you can go in, get some inside information maybe, or just pick one horse, put one big wad on it, walk away, and then do it again maybe a couple of months later on. That's the only way you're going to make money. So I'm not endorsing betting, but it's great crack as long as you know how to control it.
Yeah, look. Be responsible, people. Don't bet what you don't have.
Exactly.
2 or 3 years.
I used to put £30 or €30 into my wallet, leave my bank card at home, and if I made a few pound off that, I'd keep using it, and if that was gone,
then it was
gone. And that was your day. That was your day's happiness.
And now
or a bit of crack, have a few pints as well.
Both of those produced at
Chelsea and Southampton kicked off here about 5 minutes ago.
And yeah,
0-0 at the moment. Theo Walcott's
do you know what
second debut for Southampton.
Do you know what I'm going to do now?
Good, reliable Group 1
because that timber isn't worth a shite. We're going to get a shovel full of coal.
The blue and white colours,
okay.
And that's the Philly Nazif.
Yeah, I think she'll run a big race actually, Nazif. She's had an excellent season already. She's kept on improving. She's proven here at Ascot.
The Reverend and Circus Maximus, either one is going to be
the ground conditions will be no
barrier
for us to her showing her form. She's drawn a little bit away
Circus
from
Maximus
some of the other
each way
key protagonists in the race.
were drawn in stall
So
14.
let's go back
so
to the
she's away
comments
from
and
the
see
other key
who
market
has been
principles.
watching.
Very hard not to see last year's runner-up, the Revenant, running another
Yeah,
big
no
race,
GA
full of
today,
perfect
tomorrow.
preparation.
He should
Lads.
do.
What's the crack, lads? Looking forward to Mayo destroying Galway tomorrow. So are we, big time.
Only his
We'd love
second
to see
try in
Mayo
Group
beat Galway.
last year
As
in what was
will
maybe
Galway
maybe
beat
an
Mayo?
inferior renewal to
No,
this
not
year's
if
race.
they have Willie
Palace
Joe.
Pier does deliver his best form. He was only good enough.
I
to
suppose
finish
for
second with no
Mayo at the
excuses,
moment,
but he's
they
been kept
are
back, kept
teetering
fresh
on
for
the
the race. He's
brink.
still not had
Galway are
penalty, all
looking
told. The
for
Revenant
to win
conditions
the
are
league this year.
set up for
So
him to give his best
it'll be a very
Trained
difficult game.
runners who had
But,
a poor record in this race, won it in 2014.
Who knows, by tonight, by the end of
2015,
tonight, there might be a lockdown, and that
spirit
might save
and
Mayo's
great
fucking
talented
relegation
Last few coming
fight
forward
anyway.
then.
So
Malatham
we'll
is
see
over
what
the far
happens.
side, the black distinguishing cap. The yellow colours is
This
Roseman. And
It's
the
just
dark
kind of
gold
handy
colours
that it's
there,
Champions Cup
Escobar,
Day.
who doubtless will travel
Thanks to everyone
well
for
along
tuning
ways,
in.
Scotland does. Palace
Nice
Pier,
to
however,
have a
is
couple
the
of
11
people
to
in
8
at
on
the moment.
favourites to
It's
give
kind of ticking
Johnston
over
and
nicely.
Dettori another Group 1 and
It's not
another success
where we're
in
going
this
to
race
be
that
at, but
really
in the
kicked
next
off
couple of
Dettori's
weeks,
global career at the top level
we'll see a big
30
jump
years
in
ago.
the
Here
amount
he
of
is
people
on one of
jumping
the
on.
best in Europe now.
And that would be great.
Prove it and dominate
You know,
today.
so
We'll
jump
find
on
out
to
for
the
QE2 with Simon.
go
Away
to
they go, Lord Glitters
any
is
questions.
just restrained, leaving the
You
stalls.
could always jump
Out
to
well,
the
Circus
social media
Maximus
page
on
as
the
well.
far side leads early. Down the centre, Roseman in the yellow jacket. The
Okay,
Revenant
here we
is
go.
back in Circus Maximus
Here we
far
go.
side.
Here we go.
Century Dream on the near side from
We're
Nazif
racing.
and Dark Vision. Malatham in the black cap. They're followed further back by Voracious, with Palace Pier.
To be honest, right now I'm really happy where the Reverend is sitting.
Escobar, Sebastia's on the near side. Lord Glitters and Lord Dornock also towards the rear of the field. The pace not looking that strong. They're well grouped together, and it's Roseman from Circus Maximus, followed in third by Century Dream.
Maximus is just stalking in
fourth,
second.
followed on the near side by Nazif, and then Dark Vision and Malatham. Palace Pier shadowing Malatham. Then Sebastia's on the near side, and they're followed by Voracious, Lord Glitters, Escobar, and Raw Dornock at the tail of the field. On their way now, passing the halfway stage in the Queen Elizabeth II Stakes, and Roseman continues to lead the way from Century Dream and Circus Maximus.
Mile sprints, they're going to be the last couple of furlongs is going to be.
Circus Maximus usually leads into about sixth place in the Silver Silks on the left.
He's not really
them by Voracious and
pushing on now. This is where the kick is going to come. The Reverend is sitting lovely, right in the middle.
Reverend has this. And Sebastian, Palace Pier now being asked to go on with the Revenant trying to go with him.
This is going head to head, the Reverend and Palace Pier.
Still battling away. Palace Pier's going to
go on, the Reverend,
and get dirty here because the Revenant and Roseman.
Go on, the Reverend.
And the favourites' feet now inside the final.
Go on, the Reverend.
Has it. Fair fucking play to you.
Sebastian running on down the stand
trail.
He's got. He should have it. Go on, finish it off.
Yes, well done. It's 2 for France today.
It's 2 for France.
Last year, the Revenant wins for France. From Roseman in second, they were well clear of Palace Pier. Lord Glitters running on with Voracious and Sebastian down the stands rail.
First loss for Palace Pier.
13 times he's run in his life, this 5-year-old. 10 times he's won. This is first success in Group 1 company, but only his second run at this level. The first was when runner-up in this last year, and now he's gone one better.
Wow. First Group 1 winner for the Reverend. They wouldn't put him in the mix if they didn't think he had the speed, and he really pushed it. Who was that came second there? Roseman. So Roger Varian. Again, didn't have much form for the Roger Varian horse, but they might have been keeping him ready for this big day. That's nice to fucking get back now. We're not up a lot. After this one, we'll probably be up around maybe 10 or 15 quid, but sure, what about? In the football, we're almost 10 minutes in. Chelsea and Southampton 0-0 at the moment. So that's been handy enough. Theo Walcott obviously went back to Southampton from Everton. And this is his second debut for the Saints. Dortmund and Hoffenheim are almost at halftime. They're 0-0. Swindon and Sunderland are 0-0, and obviously Everton beat Everton and Liverpool drew 2-2 earlier on. Almost beat Liverpool 2-2, which it probably does feel like that for them. But yeah, the Reverend, great fucking win for Francis Henry Gafford. So Francis Henry Gafford. It's fucking. While he says that the fire is roaring, it's fucking chilly enough out here, lad. It's fucking chilly enough. We've got a bunch of new subscribers. Hello to all the new subscribers to the channel, which is great. Yeah, things have been going fucking all right. It's going slow and steady for the first day out. It's actually a few barflies, kind of, well, apart from ourselves. A few barflies.
I'm back.
Back.
Sorry, I didn't realize that my toilet was broken.
It's fucking stinking out there. I'm not gonna lie.
I had to go into the main house.
I went outside for a piss.
Oh, fair play. I probably could have done that too, but I wouldn't be able to wash my hands. That was full of black coal.
Well,
right. What have we next?
We have Ballinrobe in less than. In be steady. Don't worry about that. We're up a couple of minutes, a couple of pounds on the main account.
One. I always fucking said it. If you pick the first winner, you'll have no luck for the rest of the day.
Bailey Thunder and Philip Enright is on with Phil. It's not Philip Morris that's training him. FMF Morris. Who's that? Probably a local.
Morris, the fellow that trained Mouse Morris.
Oh, Mouse. Oh yeah.
Mouse Morris.
So
he didn't. It wasn't.
Oh, Mouse Morris. This could be a great looking horse.
But did Mouse Morris die? And someone else took over his thing. Didn't he?
Well, he's hardly the trainer of this fucking horse right now. If he's dead,
might be his son. Didn't he train?
Google it
War
there.
Of Attrition.
Mouse Morris trained
War of Attrition.
Yeah.
He definitely had a Gold Cup winner.
Not when he was dead.
Not when he was dead. Clearly. Okay, I'm gonna Google that.
It would look really bad if we were talking about.
Should win this. I'm going to go for Oscar Academy.
Okay. I was going to go for Ruben James.
Okay. I'm going to go for Oscar Academy. Right. Now, listen to me. Mouse Morris. I'm going to check that out.
$5 on Oscar Academy at 2-1.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put $5 on Ruben James.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep on saying that, because when you look at it, it's still my account. But
it's grand. It's great. I had the winner of the first.
Yeah, you did. We're good. We're up about 30 or 40 euro on that account.
Probably up about 60 if one of my bets. But anyway, apart from the first one, of course, I won 5-2.
5-2, Patine.
94. It's an iconic price.
Did you watch that video?
I did. It's hilarious. Very funny. The Viper is Chris Tordoff.
Big shout out to Chris Tordoff. I was watching some of his stuff with the Viper at the track. Very funny. Got a shout out to the boys. So we're running at Ballinrobe. Let's check in and see how it's going.
Oscar Academy and Keith Donoghue, just back marker of the 6-runner field.
Oscar Academy and
as they go to jump defence past the stands.
Is that worrying for you? Back marker this part of the race?
Oh
no!
It's jumps it safely.
Yeah, it's not.
Leads from
what Lindsay
there, the outside of Bailey.
That's what she asked last night.
Ha 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 ha. In fourth position, Breck Strago on the inside of
And you'd be happy to know that Moss Morris is still alive.
Well, that's fucking
shite.
I'm delighted to that. Oh, big chance for Timo Werner to put Chelsea 1-0, and they're 1-0 up. Timo Werner scores.
Very good.
Uphill. Next two fences.
Very good.
Man, in fairness, the people, this is what the people want. They want multiple sports.
Very good. Very good. No, I wouldn't have said that was a chance at all, but you said it was a good chance and he won. And he scored.
Ruben James, the outside as they rise
It's an
this
excellent finisher.
Lunching it there, Bailey Thunder.
Great turn. Phenomenal turn.
Beautiful turn
really,
of foot.
he just turned him there, let the ball run.
Beautiful.
Really good. He's naturally left-footed, so the defender there.
And the final pair.
See his movement here.
Yeah.
So the defender's anticipating that he's going to go with his left foot because he's left footed.
He doesn't even touch the ball. He lets the ball roll.
The last of the three on the far side of the track.
And
he's still a good finish.
It's a really good finish. There's 4 players in.
I still wouldn't have said that was going to be a goal.
Kevin Sexton.
That was a beautiful turn.
Yeah, the turn makes it all. But like he's got four players around him there, and he just squeezes it.
The inside Conor Maxwell with Oscar Academy and Keith Donoghue to the outside.
Anyway, how are we getting on here?
They head to the top turn for the
what did you do?
I did Ruben James.
Okay, 14-1.
Yeah, not sitting great now. Oscar Academy,
maybe 3 lengths 10 to Ruben James.
They obviously expect to do pretty well. But in play, as we said, I don't know what's going to happen.
Why is your one going out? That's what I can't understand about, because he's doing nothing wrong. In fact, he's in front of my one, and my one is 6-4.
I honestly haven't got a clue.
Like there's nothing wrong. Your horse is doing absolutely nothing wrong. So that's why do not trust in run bet.
If anything, there's money to be made on in run.
Well, that is true.
Over lunching it there in second spot, Bailey Thunder.
That is true.
Ruben James
if you have a good eye, unless
the
video is slower than what's happening.
What's happening on the track is generally 15-20 seconds ahead.
Okay, but even still, like I mean, nothing has happened there in the last 15-20 seconds. It's the exact same as it was 20 seconds ago. Everyone's
like Ruben James is at 16-1 there a couple minutes
back. That's crazy.
Which was
Summerhill keeping to the outside, Lees lunching it there.
What price is Summerhill?
Tracking in third.
Summerhill is at 3-1.
To the other trio.
So there's really not much between the 3 market leaders.
And my one has gone in again, even though it's last.
Side of the track, and Summerhill continues out in front, leads
8-1 now for Ruben James, 16-1 there.
Gone up 12-1 now for no reason.
Second for Kevin Sexton.
He's actually sitting with yours.
About 2.5 lengths back, Bailey Thunder, Philip Enright. Then Ruben James, Ryan Tracy, Oscar Academy, Keith Donoghue getting a little closer now on the outside of Brex Drago, Conor Maxwell.
Mine's gone 6-4
from home.
And it's
Summerhill, a mistake. Leads by
you just wonder about this.
Bailey Thunder next.
It's trying to. I think it's trying to scare people into betting. Does that make sense? Like impulsive. Like, oh, it's going down. It's going up.
Summerhill. Leads by less than 3 now as Luncheon Adair tries to close. Bailey
now Ruben James is being pushed along
now.
Followed by Ruben
but
James,
you know, at this stage, you wouldn't mind him being pushed a bit.
Really being pushed
no, he's just give him a bit of a shake. Wake him up a bit. You want to wake him up a bit, like. But he's actually sitting really nicely now.
Yeah, very nice.
Thunder is in third. Away from it.
Great jump. No bad jumps in that mix.
Pushed along as Ruben James makes
headway. Mine is still last. Or second last.
Ruben James is kicking onto the front. He's at 8-1 now.
To the second last. Not much to choose.
Mine is fucked.
We're at 6-4 now.
Summerhill.
Yours is really
crazy.
If this wins it, I'm
sickened that you didn't back it at
16-1.
Well, I can tell you now that the favourite and my one is completely gone, and that was fucking even money all the way.
Who's that now?
Launched there. At the final
come on, Ruben James.
Far side Luncheon Adair, they fight it out.
Come on, finish it off now.
Well inside the final furlong,
Ruben James has it.
He looks like he's got a stride. Go on, Ruben James.
Beautiful. What price is that?
Bailey Thunder third, Summerhill, Brex Drago.
Fair play to you. I'm just going to give you money anymore. Just start
92.
92. Another 92 shot. Could have went out to
16-1. Unbelievable.
But that just shows you what we've been saying in the last couple of minutes. Investing running is a fucking take no heed of it. If you're watching the race and you've picked a horse out, don't be put off Because it goes out 16-1 or 20-1.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You start what you start doing is you start putting on Oscar Academy at 6-4.
Yeah, because of the bet.
She was very sketchy.
Take no heed of the bet.
But she really warmed
and look at the last race. Palace player, like odds on shot.
Pushed out to the front. Yeah. He came third. He really didn't deserve it.
And he, of course, had won over fences.
Once the Reverend kind of got into his stride in that last couple of furlongs, he fucking
Ryan Tracy and beating the
he just steadily in front of him.
But doesn't that show you as well that
Bailey Thunder every chance as well. Summerhill.
That's why it wasn't a hyped horse, because it really hadn't beaten an awful lot.
Yeah,
and sort of if any day is going to catch you out.
Well, that was the Reverend's first great Group 1
was
win.
It?
Yeah, but he had form leading into it.
Yeah, probably against seasoned horses.
Possibly. I don't know who he's up against in the last couple of races, but they look. None of these guys they don't travel unless they feel they have a chance.
Yeah, of course, especially from France. Yeah.
They don't go outside unless they feel that they
it's
can. It's
easier for the Irish to go for or whatever. It's just a done thing.
But France has French racing is a little bit of an anomaly. I don't follow it that well.
They've had some great horses, and we've gone over and had some great victories.
Yes,
we like Aidan O'Brien has won the Arc a few times. John Ox has won the Arc a few times. Has Dermot Wells ever won? I think he has.
I think Dermot Wells won.
Yeah. Has Bulger ever won it?
I'm not sure about Bulger now. But it was right. In fairness, there has been there have been multiple wins of the Arc by Irish trainers.
Oh, definitely. I love to see
more cans to the group.
I love to see Irish horses winning everywhere. Australia, America.
We're up fucking 50 quid so far today, which is not too bad.
Brilliant.
Not too bad.
You are.
Yeah.
But you are definitely. Because I've picked no winner since the first one.
Sure, look, it's a team.
Right, that's it. No, I'm gonna put my head into it now. Sorry, I'm gonna put my head into it now.
Leopardstown. Okay.
I was so excited about doing this live that I'm not thinking straight. All right.
Right.
And that's my excuse.
You're sticking to it. That's it.
I'm sticking to it.
Now the
well, do you know another thing?
In the next race,
I'm delighted that Miles Morris is still alive. He's only 69.
I'm delighted. In the next race, Aidan O'Brien has Yankee Stadium. Hasn't won yet, but quite highly rated.
What do you mean he hasn't won yet?
He hasn't won.
Where's
yet.
that?
He came fourth and sixth in the last two.
Sure, it's a maiden. Oh, that's fine.
Third on debut being by 5 lengths. The only thing about Leopardstown, I think there'll be an outsider there somewhere, and this could be the race that picks that outsider.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my win from last one. I'm going to go to someone a little bit bigger shot, like Vermilion Cliffs is
Aidan O'Brien as well.
Aidan O'Brien.
Did you notice that Aidan O'Brien? Did you notice that Aidan? Well, listen, it is not unknown for Aidan O'Brien to go out and win the second or even third string. Did you ever notice? Have you noticed in the last year or two that Aidan O'Brien is different owners, a couple of different owners here and there?
Yes,
and I like to see that.
Yeah, well, it means
like this is for the is it the Narcos family in France
with Vermilion Cliffs?
Yeah, but he has a few of them. Like Circus Maximus is with them now. Oh my God, Yankee Stadium. This is a tough one because I don't like to back against Aidan O'Brien, but he's let me down all day. But of course, the one time you go against him, he's going to win. And I picked Magical in the big one today as well.
That's almost like saying with the likes of No Mead here, he has a horse here, Charlie Bassett, who's gone second the last couple
4
of
times.
Yeah,
but he might have a touch of seconditis, which is a thing in horses.
Definitely, but at the same time, he was favourite in the last one. maybe that pressure wasn't great for him.
Well, the horse doesn't know its favorite.
Well, yeah, but the jockey does.
Okay.
9-2.
I feel that you're leaning on that.
I have a feeling that there's going to be an outsider in this race more so than Yankee Stadium or Lord Park. Lord Park is a very good horse.
Right, hold on. I'm going to read about Lord Park. Has improved from Maiden Company with 5 placed efforts in handicaps. Oh, he's already been in handicaps.
Yes,
which is a big step up to maidens.
Yeah,
with 5 placed efforts in handicaps.
They must have a feeling for him.
It would be wrong to question his attitude at this point. Seemingly running into a couple of occasions and given
a chance for Chelsea. Oh,
Jesus Christ! I don't know why I'm finding it hard to read here. I really am. I don't know why. I'm going to try that again. Has improved from Maiden Company with 5 placed efforts in handicaps since. It would be wrong to question his attitude at this point. Seemingly running into one on a couple of occasions and given plenty to do from rear at Tipperary last time. Ought to go better in Maiden Company here. Again, I was like, maybe it's the pints. Maybe it's the pints.
There's Vermilion Cliffs is out at 22-1.
Yeah.
But it's also a Galileo colt.
Yeah. Galileo is just unreal.
Half brother to a time arrow. So realistically on this on a race like this, which is a mile, might be Galileos are probably better on a shorter track than a mile. Would you agree there?
As far as I'm concerned, Galileos can go on anything.
Yeah.
They've proven themselves over every sort of distance. Frankel was a Galileo.
Frankel was a Galileo. Yeah.
So See the Stars.
Yeah, See the Stars. 2 good milers.
2 of the best.
The best. Frankel is probably the greatest horse of all time.
No.
I thought I'd throw that cat among the pigeons there.
See the Stars. Even though it wasn't.
Frankel is.
Look, Frankel was unreal. And if he was Irish, I'd be jizzing all over.
Even if he asked or not.
Yeah, well, it's a he.
That's what I said. If he asked or not. You'd jizz all over him, would you?
But my thing is, it only ever won at a mile.
Who? Galileo?
Frankel. Did it win in 1 mile too?
1-2, yeah.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, he's had 2 struggles, and I think one of them was at a mile 2.
Okay, so.
But I think that was more that he laboured to it and didn't kind of fucking prick his ears and just go to the edge.
I think the Derby mile, I think the Derby distance, which is 1.4, is the distance for horse racing, as far as I'm concerned. And I've had that before Frankel ever came along, or any of them ever came along.
2-0 to Chelsea. Timo Werner again, but it could be a
VAR incident.
No, I don't think it's a VAR incident, but it could be a
own goal.
Okay. I just caught the end
Chelsea
of that.
pretty much have that wrapped up.
Chelsea are 2-0 after half. No, there's no guarantee with Chelsea. The game we don't talk about because of the situation we don't talk about.
Let's just check it out. Any more comments there? I've seen a couple of comments.
There's a couple of comments there.
Okay.
We've addressed most of them.
There's a fucking... Is that a wasp?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but
if anyone can hear this, it's like
it's like a fucking helicopter. Oh, that's actually a really good goal by Timo Werner.
It's a really, 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 really loud bee or blue ball or blue ball.
It's a blue ball.
A blue bottle. Yeah. Bottle. I call it a blue ball. Fly.
Fucking which is very Rangers are 1-2-0. Bastards.
Fuckers. We called it anyway at 54 minutes.
Yeah. That was it.
I've gone for Yankee Stadium.
Chelsea are 2-0 up. So you've gone for Yankee Stadium. Yeah. You've backed that. I'm going to go for an outsider. I'm almost going for Vermilion Cliff.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't back against it.
But I'm going to go with Charlie Bassett. I think that at 4-1, not the worst.
Someone was asking about GA earlier on, and we're actually going to see is there any GA going on.
Well, there's no club GA, so
that's right. Well, then there's no GA. So.
There's no GA. So
you see, you're all up to date. You're like a computer.
Just in the mix. It's got to be concentrating. Gerald Griffin has no Willie. That's Daniel Thompson.
Won by Russian Emperor. It just got touched
off
Gerald Griffin. Russian Emperor has been out turned into
Gerald Griffin. He's
I've
very
got
active
no
so
Willie.
far. Kai Havertz is just after having an opportunity.
What's the crack, lads? Looking forward to Mayo destroying Galway tomorrow. Sean, I hope so.
Fucking pray so.
Yeah, we might even do a quick.
Fucking why not?
Live podcast
tomorrow.
Sit
out here and fucking watch the game.
Fucking too right. This is a game changer. This is great crack.
It's fucking great.
We've full screen in front of us. We've the taps, even though they're not working.
We got drink.
Lots of drink, and we've
got a pile of drink here.
And we've got you. We'll hardly get through that in a day. I wish you could see it.
We'll try.
Anyway, next race is in Leopardstown, so we might as well talk about the one after that, which is right after that, and literally
just
magical.
What time is it there now?
Like 5 minutes after that.
We have 45 seconds before this race.
Okay,
so we'll wait until this race is over.
Then that's leaving us awful short. They don't look like they're even loading.
Okay, they're not really loading. I'll
13-8 magical. Basically, as the Viper would say, stick the house and kids on it. Stick the house and kids on it to fuck.
Right. Will we put 750 each?
Yes.
We'll put €15.
Is that the one you're going with?
With Magical, yeah. Magical is.
Do you know what? I'm going to go fucking all out here in my account and go fucking €20. Fuck it. Aidan O'Brien, not going to let me down.
You wouldn't let us down now.
Wouldn't let me down. €20 fucking. You're playing with the big boys now.
At Navan, 2 runs back before disappointing at Listowel.
Although I am fearful of mischief.
I know. The one now, John Gosden, he's fucking probably out for blood now.
He is, yeah. He's pissed off. He's going around now with fucking. He's going around really angry. I bet
he's got the cock out.
He's a big red.
He's got the cock out. He goes,
he's a big
fuck,
red.
you think the horses are big? This is mine.
He's going right. Yeah.
Go whipping people.
Big
and they were like,
out.
me too. And he's like, fuck off.
Yeah. Palace Bear
like, God.
Third. Stratospherius beaten into fuck knows where. And
into a different
really
dimension.
Angry now, so he's actually going to give us the. I bet he's there now, kicking the horse up the hole.
He is.
Yeah, just to ride him off,
slapping them around.
Okay. Right, we're off here, and it's 1 mile 2, so we don't have to panic yet. We don't have to panic
yet. The first to show in front is Borden to Roll, being followed by Big Island, who's moved up on the inside to contest it. In these opening stages, a couple of lengths to Ashire, followed down the far side by Vermilion.
Go live.
No, because it takes too long live. Lives on Facebook, even lives on Instagram take too long.
Go
live for a second.
All right.
Freely through the field, and then Charlie Bassett and
Duys. Are we live yet?
We are live.
We are live. Listen to me. We've great setup here. We're on YouTube.
Danny Ings there. Right across from the
2-0 to Southampton. What was it? 2-2 for Everton.
2-0 to Chelsea.
No, but for the last game.
2-2.
Yeah, but listen.
2-2 win to Everton.
We're live on YouTube. 2-2 to Everton. Fair enough. Hop over to YouTube. Dead Hedgehog. We're having a bit of crack. How long are we going on now?
Hours. Getting pretty drunk.
A little bit toasty. But we're having a bit of crack, so join us for the crack. Make a comment, whatever. Subscribe to the channel. And look, this is only the beginning of something that's
And
it's going to be a future event.
That's us there.
That is us there. We're
That's
right
the
there.
horses.
See, right there.
And there's the horses.
All right, guys. And Chris is winning loads of money.
Won some money so far.
So I'm losing loads
Any
of money.
cans, lad? Mark Mulholland is asking. Any cans? There's fucking cans. There's cans. Fucking drinks.
Tell him to come down.
Mark Mulholland, come down.
Come down.
Fucking,
You know
it's a trek. You know where we are. We're winning some money, and
trying to get away from them and has kicked.
That's it. Right.
Is Lord Park kicking off already?
No, I don't know.
He looks like he's hitting.
Look at him coming here. Look at him coming here.
He's kicking.
Where's my one?
Lord Park is fucking kicking off. Do we have a winner here for Cowboy?
Is that my one? No.
Number
Vermilion
11.
Cliffs.
Vermilion Cliffs.
Closing fastest of all. It's Vermilion Cliffs.
Vermilion.
No.
Is going to get up. Lobaroko gets up.
Is that yours?
No.
Which one did you do?
I didn't do Vermilion Cliffs.
Fuck it.
I didn't do Vermilion Cliffs. After talking about him, I did Charlie Bassett.
A frustrating day so far, Shane Foley. So he'll be very pleased to get on the score sheet here with Lobo Rocco, who was easy to back beforehand. But as I said, just before they jumped, had run really well.
Right, we're going to go on to the big race of the day. I picked Magical. I picked Magical in this.
3rd of March.
So we've
we've
got multiple screens. We're chilling out here. We're drinking loads of fucking drink.
We're having the crack. So get
There's,
over.
you can't say what?
Get over to the YouTube channel. Join in with us. Have the crack on YouTube. And
he's done really well to come from back in the field here.
What can't we talk about?
we can't talk about the unthinkable thing. We can't talk about the COVID-19. That's the only thing we can't talk about.
Once into the clear.
Right, you made me do that. Okay, we'll take one shot. I'll take one shot for the team. Just we can't talk about COVID-19. If we talk about COVID-19,
not too bad though.
It's the white face of
Lobarocco. Disappointing. We've got fucking go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Go to the YouTube. The YouTube lads.
YouTube. Get hedgehogs job.
For minor honors, back in 3rd position.
Share to IGTV.
Now, hold on.
Closing stages.
Just got a missed call there. Well, I'm going to take that opportunity to have an OPP for myself.
Could do with an OPP myself. That was very disappointing that I didn't actually back the one that I was talking about. A fucking 12-1.
Largely hands and heels ride from Shane Foley as well. Drops him in front, near enough on the line. That's been a common theme in many of Shane Foley's winners this time. Moves once again.
Disappointing, guys. Disappointing that race because
has 2 chances to come. In the remaining races before the pair do battle again at Naas tomorrow.
Results will appear.
Another look back at the closing stages. Big Island, it was who led them into the straight, making the best of his way on that stage.
Get on to us, guys. Let us know what you think the crack is.
A very forceful ride for a Ballydoyle debutant. I suppose it is getting quite late in the season.
Vermilion Cliffs was fucking kicking on there.
Only to be overhauled.
I wouldn't have minded it winning a bit,
once again,
but Lobo Rojo
coming up just a little bit short.
Just lost on the line. Lord Park, Cowboys horse came 3rd. Don't tell him that. He'll cry. But thanks for chilling out with us and having crack. On to the next one. Can't be waiting for this.
What's up?
Can't be waiting. We have to go on to the next one. On to the next one. Disappointing win there for Lobo Rojo. Ascot 15-14, and then it's 5 minutes to the next Ballon Road race. So we've been flat out. Yeah. When you think of it.
than it was 12 months ago. I think the conditions are a little bit more testing. That will be in
do you know who I fear
his
in this?
favour. He should run well.
I
Stall 11,
fear
not the ideal
Serpentine.
draw, I don't think, for Tom Marquand.
Important news just come through. Keats has been taken out of the Balmoral. Keats, a non-runner in the Balmoral, has been announced.
Pick.
Magical will be Ryan Moore's final ride of the day now.
And what a ride it is for him. She's got an outstanding chance. She deserves to be market leader. Mishriff, Lord North chasing her up in the market. Both of those colts have potential, as you say. It's a different level of competition for Mishriff. He does need to up his game in this company for the first time.
Ballydoyle horses all drawn low here. Expect the pace to come from stalls 2, 5 and 6.
Japan could go well in the race like this. Again, soft ground is going to throw this into the mix.
In the saddle for John Gosden. They're loaded up for the Champion Stakes. Here's Simon Hobbs.
Serpentine could go very well.
And they're away. Racing in the Kipco Champion Stakes, they have ridden forward on the outside of Mishriff in the early stages. Magical seeking a good position as well. Serpentine is also pushed forward.
This is the race I've been waiting for all day.
Honest into the
Magical
bottom bend,
has
and
to do the business
Serpentine
here.
leads the way to Adayab. Then Mishriff in the maroon jacket. Magical in fourth place. The grey Scaletti towards the inside, followed by Extra Elusive and Japan. Lord North is a little wider, just ahead of Japan, and then Pile Driver and Desert Encounter at the back of the field. So swinging round Swinley Bottom, Serpentine out in front as he was at Epsom back in June, where he blazed the trail across Epsom Downs to win the Derby. He leads the way here at Ascot by 3/4 of a length to Adayab. Scaletti is third on the inside of Mishriff. They're Magical, last year's winner in fifth place from Lord North, and they're followed by Japan on the inside. Maybe the pace has slackened a little bit back in the field. Pile Driver, Extra Elusive, and Desert Encounter inside the final 3/4 of a mile. Serpentine leads the way in the hands of William Buick, shadowed all the way by Adayab and Tom Marquand, and they are tracked by Mishriff, with Scaletti towards the inside, Pierre Charles Boudot. Then Magical and Ryan Moore, and Lord North and James Doyle. Further back is Japan and Pile Driver and Extra Elusive and Desert Encounter. As now they race past the 4 furlong marker. Serpentine pressing on again from Adayab in second.
But it's almost like he's keen. It's almost like he's
Mishriff, Magical locked away on the inside there. Lord North is moving up. They're followed by Japan. Pile Driver being asked a few questions from Extra Elusive and Desert Encounter into the home straight. And
no, he could kick yet.
Leads the way. There's a big gap.
Oh, he's got a gap for Magical now.
Adayab is challenging. So too Mishriff. Magical
Can
now
he pick that gap?
finding a way through, or trying to find a way through as Adayab strikes
to get
the
a
front
run now.
from Scaletti.
He's actually his stablemate is blocking him in.
Mishriff is back behind these, and it's Adayab that leads the way, approaching the final furlong. Adayab pulls 2 lengths clear. Scaletti is trying to rally in second
out
place.
now, but it's
Magical
way
now
too
into the clear in third,
Yeah,
but
way
it's
too
looking
late.
too late.
He was trapped
in by his own stablemate.
Adayab coming away to win the Champion Stakes in the hands of Tom
That is
Marquand.
probably
Scaletti second, Magical back in third.
that is
and
probably
Serpentine was fourth.
the worst Champion Stakes I've ever watched. What
Well,
prices?
they'll be hoisting the bunting, Shea, Doyle and Marquand
What
tonight.
price is
What
that?
a memorable day for Holly Doyle and Tom Marquand. Marquand joins in now with his biggest career success aboard a Dave, the horse that really
I'm probably
made him and his
talking through my pocket there,
in
but I
Australia
felt
is
Magical
now
should
cemented it
have
in the Northern Hemisphere. For the man who supported him all
should have
year,
done a lot better
much of
there. He was
last year,
trapped in
William
by his
Haggis.
own
They
horse
take the
for
Champion Stakes,
ages.
and as it was with the
And when he
Revenant,
got out, then he was
last
finishing
year's
like a steam
runner-up
train, but
goes
way
one
too late.
better.
But that's the beauty
Day, and this
of
horse has
betting.
finished full of beats. He has posted
or
a
the
career
downfalls
best
of betting.
at a track
9
that
to
he
1
loves,
for
and
Adihab.
9 to 1 the odds of
For
reward for
Marcus
William
Haggis. Although
Sheikh
I
Ahmed Al
think it's Marcus
Maktoum. It is
Haggis.
a Dave, the hero of the day, and
or William
this
Haggis.
young couple who hold
Marcus
all
is in my
before
mind
them
at the minute.
amongst the
Southampton have scored a goal. Fucking hell, I didn't see that. I must have been out while I was having a piss. But anyway, so that's it, lads. That's the big race over for the day. Disappointing. Adihab first. The French horse again second. French have done very well coming over to the Champions Day. They haven't done so well in the last few years, but it's great to see them coming over and making a big impact in the British scene again. Southampton scored. Yeah.
Who scored?
Oh, I thought it was when I was out for a piss. Oh, I have no idea.
2-0 there a second ago.
I have no idea. I'm just after saying, Southampton have scored. It must have happened while I was having a piss.
Oh.
But anyway, how long are we on now, Chris?
I fucking.
What time do we go on? 1:30. So what time is it now?
1:30 is 10 to 4.
10 to 4.
Flying
right. Flying it. We'll do one more race at
your Uncle Seamus just scared the fuck out of me.
No way.
I went for a piss out in the field out the back there, you know, and Seamus just kind of walked up
which Seamus
the boring.
Could possibly do.
Just walked up the boring, didn't give a shit.
And I bet he didn't bat an eyelid.
Didn't bat an eyelid. He just walked past me.
I bet he did not bat an eyelid.
He didn't give a fuck. Southampton back in the game here, 2-1 Chelsea at the moment. But yeah, so Magical third in the last race, Serpentine fourth.
That's knocked the shuffling out of me now. That has.
Shit happens, man. Yeah. No point in worrying about it at this stage.
I felt, especially when
moved into that position.
He could have done it better. He could have been in a better position.
His position was terrible.
Moore, and I love him, but he's not having a great season.
No, definitely not.
Like I know last year, or was it the beginning of this year, that he had a little bit of health problems, and he's obviously overcame them, or he wouldn't be riding. Well, I do feel that he's not the same man.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's affecting him mentally. Like.
Yeah.
Where are we going with Ballinrobe now?
550 or 350.
The favourite in this race fell in the last run he had out.
Okay.
So 350. We've got about a minute to go before the next race, lads.
Okay, hold on.
The favourites just outside the 3-1 mark. It's 16-5.
Okay.
Or 2. So
Father Jed. That's a great name for ours.
It is a good name. Brian Cooper had a win in his last run here.
He did.
But this horse, Father Jed, I wouldn't expect much out of him.
No.
But there's.
Would you know what caught my eye there? Hilltop
Supreme. I was gonna say, I think Philip Enright.
Even though it's not for 15.
Yeah. I don't know. Philip Enright is not. He's such a good jockey. Like. Yeah. The only problem with him, I'd say that he's ran a lot soft, but he's fallen twice in the last two.
Did you ever run soft? Did you?
No, not me.
No,
I'm hard all the time.
We've all ran soft.
I have.
Yeah.
There's a
man alive that hasn't ran soft at some stage.
But he's ran soft in all his races over the last couple of years. He ran the stole a couple of weeks ago. He fell. He's fallen twice in the last 3 races.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of puts me off him.
But I haven't done now anyway.
We're in running. I'm actually going to go with this.
La Heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
5-2. Okay. Turn around, so.
Sure will. Danny Ings scored for Southampton. If anyone's listening and worrying about who Cowboy missed the goal with.
Do people?
Oh,
are people bothered about the soccer at this time of year?
It was Premier League.
Like how bothered are people about soccer?
Massively.
Do you think?
But it's like it's the start of the
Premier League. Especially this season,
season.
all the distractions.
I think that's more of a reason to watch sport. What do you think?
I don't know. Especially soccer, and I think this is like.
But like, would you watch GA if it was on now?
Oh yeah.
A bit slow over the
then why wouldn't you watch soccer?
I would, but it still wouldn't be the same. Well, soccer really is a tan sport.
It is a bit of a tan sport, yeah.
A couple of lengths away then.
Even if it's a League of Ireland.
In third position, and they're followed on towards their next fence by Hilltop Supreme.
You think you'd watch the League of Ireland, then it wouldn't be as much of a tan sport.
But still, it's just Irish people playing tan sports.
like rugby.
The thing is, I like
number 4, Keane Kyle, inside.
In fairness,
and we are pretty good at rugby. Like, we get through, we go through good years and bad years. But I don't know what. I think it's just like it's a bit of a Nancy sport. I know it's skillful,
but it's much faster paced. The speed of the game is.
I know it's fast.
It's really fast.
Yeah, I know. Well, then again, it's fast in an indoor.
Remains third, followed
like
by Hilltop Supreme.
AstroTurf.
Coburn Thursday.
Isn't that fast in the Premier League?
It's like to the Chapel
10 times faster.
Do you think?
Oh my God! It's outrageous. Like
the pitch is so big, and they only see the ball every so often.
I'm telling you, man. If you went to watch the Mayo League and watched the difference between Super League and League 2, the difference is enormous.
Yeah,
and you're talking about maybe 20 levels above that.
Then the Chapel Field, Trevor
Maybe, I don't know.
There's no maybe about it, I'm telling you.
Cooper alongside Rock.
Do you know what I'm loving though? I'm loving this whole field.
It's great.
To fence number 7, passes
I love
stands.
it. The screen in front of us.
Lochachet and Keane Kyle.
The bedroom here, the few pint
continue
teams,
to show the way.
the fireplace that has gone out of fucking game.
But in fairness,
what is wrong with that fire?
Well, I'm telling you now, that log is fucking enormous.
Yeah. I put coal around it, and it was blazing there for a while, and it's gone dead again.
Take the pages of Catterick and fucking get going again there.
Oh my God. Do you know what the worst thing I done in this whole thing was? Open the penis.
You've gone greedy for them.
You eat.
No, you've gone greedy for them now.
Really pissing me off.
King Kyle is actually.
Which one have I done?
You went with
followed by
Hilltop Supreme.
Hope Coburn.
Still seen at H1.
Chapel Field.
My horse could fucking come in here.
Lochachet. Keane Kyle close second. The Chapel Fields made good headway on the outside of Cloondara, just behind them.
I don't know. I just can't. I just couldn't not. It's the first winner I had today.
Lochachet on the inside.
Behind them, Rock on Barney trying to close Father Jet.
That's your one.
Cool. As they continue on towards the third last.
One behind it goes one very well.
By over a length to Lochachet, Chapel Field, Hope Coburn, Hilltop Supreme pushed along. Away from the third last.
Hilltop Supreme's kicking a bit. See, there's such a long run in from here. Lochachet is fucked.
To Rock on Barney under pressure as they make the top turn.
But at least I'm going to finish in front of you
this time. Second last fence, Keane Kyle out in front.
I don't know. Lochachet hasn't fucking gone anywhere yet. He's actually coming on the inside of the favourite.
Oh, fuck, it is.
The green and yellow out in front.
He went out to 33-1 there a second ago.
On the inside and then the Chapel Field. Down to the final
he needs to get a couple of strides.
A couple of lengths. Lochachet is second.
No, Keane Kyle's going to win this.
From the Chapel Field third. 100 yards to race. Keane Kyle over towards the far side.
Oh, isn't that a fast?
Unless he idles.
He will win it for Peter Kluski. No. In second, Lochachet clear of the Chapel Field. Hope
Peter Kluski. Well done to Peter Kluski.
Well, the market had it between them, and there wasn't.
Well, I don't know. Couldn't pick me nose today.
Yes, a good performance by Keane Kyle. He's jumped really well on his 5th start over fences. As I said previous to the race that this horse had jumped really well. He was just a little novice.
Keane Kyle did all right there now, in fairness.
Was that the favourite?
Yeah, he sat in front all the way.
Motherfucker.
Most recent start. He won 5 over hurdles, including here.
We have 2 more races before we knock off this.
Wins his second race.
Might even go back on later on. You don't know.
Fences gets off the mark. 5th time of asking. Hard to believe. Watch him. He was only having his 5th start.
Leopardstown at 4, and that is
15 minutes time.
15 minutes time.
And run out a good winner from Lochachet back in second. Obviously, she was totally outclassed in the most recent start. That was in a mayor's hurdle, listed hurdle. My sister Sarah won at Limerick last week. Dropped back in grade today. She's won twice so far this
season. Aidan O'Brien.
No, I'm not. Even though he is Knights of Malta.
Aidan O'Brien.
Why are you doing this to me, Aidan?
Aidan, you gotta stop doing this to him. He's crying.
No, I tell you what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Jeff Kidder. Fuck it. It's one time that Aidan O'Brien is going to win today.
And he's going to be fucking.
And I'm going to be backing against him.
No Meads horse.
Yeah.
Okay. In fairness, he won his last one out.
He did. Oh, he's gone into favourite.
Yeah, 4-1. I'd almost go with Knights of Malta.
Well, you go with Knights of Malta.
All right. I'll go with Knights of Malta.
You might see the hold on. There's highlights here. The Chelsea Southampton game.
Yeah. So Werner's second goal was an absolutely brilliant finish. He gets his chest on it, tips it over the goalkeeper, and heads it on.
Gorgeous. He's a lovely touch.
He's quality.
I bet he's great in saddle.
He'd probably fucking be very subtle. He'd be very subtle.
Very subtle.
You'd actually fucking get a nice stroke off him.
Yeah.
The fucking flies are mental.
I'm gonna kill it.
You know.
And I wouldn't kill a fly.
I bet you a fiver you won't kill that fly.
Right. Does that mean you put a $5 round for me?
I'm sure I've already done that. You haven't won me anything, I tell you that much.
British size and also change your place, Messi. Head to the front.
You did, yeah. Well, unless it's on camera, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So Michael Owen's there talking shite.
Is that Michael Owen?
Yeah, he's
fuck me. He's gone fat. Hasn't he?
Is he's fucking? When was the last time you saw him? 20 years ago.
15, I'd say.
Oh, so the Southampton goal came from a major mistake by Kai Havertz. He tried to take it in field when he really should have just fucking laid the ball off. Went back into the Sunderland midfield. It was passed off by, I think, Che Adams. Yeah. Danny Ings came in and just rounded Kepa and put it in.
Nice.
In fairness,
school like a schoolboy goal.
Danny Ings, in fairness, is probably the best finisher in England at the moment.
Are you serious?
He's class, yeah. Very good. Any opportunity.
Wouldn't have thought that because, again, I know nothing about soccer. Jeez, but I can't get over how fat fucking Michael Owen's gone.
Well, he's in his mid-40s.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
and
he used to be fat.
He all he does is bet on horse racing all day.
Well, he owns a couple of horses, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Loves the old horse racing, this old Mikey Owen, who is not only hated by Liverpool fans, and he's an ambassador for him, he's not that well loved by Man United fans.
Oh, and he played for both.
Played for both.
But there you go. He was brilliant for Liverpool, but then he made the fatal mistake
of deciding to
play for Man United. Has anyone else ever done that?
There's been players before. Paul Ince played for Manchester United during the 90s and then went to Inter Milan and then went to
but that's different.
Liverpool.
He had a little bit of a...
But so did Michael Owen. Michael Owen went from Liverpool to Real Madrid to Newcastle.
But did he even
who he's actually hated more by the Newcastle fans than United and Liverpool.
Why?
Because he sat on the bench for a couple of years injured.
Okay, but like Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale wasn't.
No, just sat on the bench.
But like that was because he himself and Zidane fucking locked horns and fucking stopped shifting each other.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I think Gareth Bale, if anything, has been very harshly treated.
Oh, I do too, yeah.
Like he went out to Spain.
Yeah.
He's out in a different culture.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do the old Spanish eating at fucking 10 o'clock at night. You know,
I'd love that shit.
I'd love that shit as well.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do that. He wants to be in bed by 9. He's fucking. In fairness, he's always been in great shape.
Yeah.
But he has picked up a lot of injuries along the way. He loves his golf, which I don't blame him. Fucking don't mind the golf myself.
Mm-hmm.
But so Gareth Bale is he was very harshly criticized by the Real Madrid fans, but they're cunts. So,
yeah.
You know, it's not. I think that Tottenham have got a fucking great deal there, especially if Real Madrid went and fucking paid his wages.
Yeah, Real Madrid are paying his wages.
But he's on loan
for Tottenham.
They're paying the majority of his wages.
That's crazy. See, that's what I don't like about soccer.
Well, he's on loan.
So how does that work? So Tottenham are paying Real Madrid to pay Gareth Bale's wages, is what you're saying?
No. Not paying Real Madrid anything.
So they have to be paying something.
He's still on the books at Real Madrid.
Right.
He's on 600 grand a week.
Nice, if you can get it.
Hey, fucking fair play to him. Can't blame a man for getting fucking paid.
Mm-hmm.
But Tottenham aren't going to pay that type of money. I think when he signed that deal, he was on a 6-year contract. So he's in the final year and a half of his contract. Went on loan to Tottenham. They said, we'll take. He wasn't getting a game at Real Madrid anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you're paying the guy 600 grand a week to sit on the bench or sit at home.
To play for a different club.
Well, it's either that or he sits at home or sits on the bench. Maybe fucking the manager's sick of him. You know, Zidane's sick of him now, so he just fucking sends him on loan to Tottenham. They pick up 200 grand worth of the wages. He's still getting paid.
I find that crazy, man. See, that's what I don't like.
But you can't play a player because of their wages. They shouldn't come into it. You should play a player because he's fucking the best player in that position.
And I actually do think Gareth Bale is a fantastic player.
Oh, he's class.
Yeah. He's Welsh, isn't he?
He's Welsh.
Yeah.
He's Wales is.
It's hard to believe
second best player ever.
The first being Ryan Giggs.
Yeah,
of course.
She shagged his fucking brother's wife. So
he did indeed. But that doesn't make him the best player in the world.
It puts him up a couple of fucking notches in my opinion.
Hey.
Not saying that my brother's married, but if he was. The short watch out.
Chris?
No, I wouldn't. I would never shag my brother's wife.
That's what
but he's not married, like so.
No, I would never plow another man's furrow.
You would.
Again.
Don't lie to me.
No, I wouldn't. No way.
You're too much of a nice guy.
No, I've broken hearts and I have my heart broken, but no, I lived and learned over the years.
Anyway, the drink is kicking in now.
The drink is kicking in now. When I start on about fucking love, you can tell the drink is kicking in.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Fuck me, I'm sure I'm not pouring half these fucking cans out. For fuck's sake, I have a pint.
Sure, that's not surprising. You're a fucking awful waster.
In the bottom of all these cans.
Don't fucking spill any anyway.
I won't fucking spill any. Have I spilled any?
Kill you! Gerald Griffin says, winner on 9-1. Keep the crack going, lads. Fair play. That's very kind. And we appreciate all the comments and the subscribers. We've got a bunch of new subscribers. And
Have we really?
Appreciate you all.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
This is
sometimes I forget we're actually live.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That means that we're just fucking
having the fucking
just nicely. Right. Have we missed the next race because we've fucking been waffling?
Talking shite. What time's it now? Oh, we have
6:05. Right. Actually, look, that was eventually going to happen anyway.
No, we haven't. It's 5 minutes. After that is 4:15. That is the next race. It's a handicap at Ascot, and that's where we're going to leave you tonight for now. For now.
Are we? I thought we were just going to keep on going.
No, we might take a little break, assess the situation, and might do as I can. Basically, I'm starving.
Oh man. So 10:04 in so I have Knights of Malta and you have Jeff Kidder.
Yeah. Even though I wanted to do Knights of Malta, but I was like, if I do Aidan O'Brien again, it's like people are going to think
you're wanking over
Aidan O'Brien
the whole time. Yeah, I get you.
So if anyone knows Aidan O'Brien that'll watch this live or recorded,
I don't wank. You don't wank.
Yeah, I don't wank over Aidan O'Brien.
Do you just think about him sometimes?
I think about him a lot, especially in bed. while I'm wanking.
This 15 Ascot.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Siri.
I didn't catch that.
Shut up.
Could you try
Shut up.
again?
Shut up, Siri. So we have to just. There's 4:15 Ascot. It's a big field. 20 horses.
20 of them.
How
many horses? Can you ask me this? Can you answer me this? How many horses are allowed in a race at the one time in Racing World?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know that, no. Should I know that?
You should.
What is the most? I'd say it was 30, is it?
Actually, fuck it. I don't know either.
You don't know either?
I thought I did. I was going to say 38.
It could be 38 because it wouldn't surprise me. I know some of the bigger
Grand
fields
National used to have
30s
40, but I think they narrowed it down to 38. I'm actually going to Google that. How?
The favorite in this race, he's had two wins in the last year. I'm going to back this favorite for Ascot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe, I'm going to fucking jump on him properly. I'm going to put a tenner on him. I'm going to use the power up at make it 10 to 3. Okay. What are you going to put on? Are you going to?
And which race is this?
This is
the last race.
4:15.
So who have you done?
Greg.
Yeah,
Meehan
it's a good. Brian Meehan hasn't an awful lot of horses.
No, but
he has good horses,
and this horse has done one of these last 2 races, heavily favored this time around.
How many horses can race? How many horses? No.
More importantly, who are you going to back in this race before the Leopardstown one goes off?
I told you, Jeff Kitterton.
No, that's Leopardstown. Ascot.
Ascot. Oh shit! Hold on. Do.
So it's still 2-1 to Chelsea against Southampton. Danny Ings is just after being put through by Che Adams there, and he's just after running over the sideline. That's the question, kind of shepherding him out. But Southampton are looking okay actually, but Chelsea. Oh, so Ward-Prowse is just after getting stuck in there. He's after winning the ball off Ben Chilwell. Chilwell doesn't look too happy.
Do you know
He's just
what?
after saying,
do you know what, Chris?
Fuck yourself, will you?
Do you know what, Chris? I would have picked the favorite, but I like it's such a big race. We can't go for the same one.
Oh, we can.
No, we can't.
Okay.
I'm going to go for Blue Mist.
Blue Mist.
Yeah, €3 each way.
Blue Mist.
Yeah. Roger Charlton hasn't had.
Where's Blue Mist?
Hasn't had like a massive season like he used to, or a massive few seasons like he used to. William Buick's on 18-1.
Okay, I'll put
each
£3 each way for you. All right, that'd be a nice €70 fucking bag.
Lovely. That'll recoup my losses today.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I've had worse days. I've had better days, of course.
Ah, yeah.
I told you the first winner I had, and that was it.
I'll be a couple of pound up, so that doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll have pints anyway.
We'll have pints anyway. How's the Leopardstown race going?
Leopardstown race is going online now.
Oh, here
we go.
Have we've bet on that. I've done Jeff Kidder and you've done something else.
I've done Knights of Malta.
That'll do.
Son of Hypnus and Adam Farraher racing on 2.5 in front of Tora Laura and Scott McCullough just second from Visio and third Dylan Brown McMonigal. They're being followed by Shake a Leg. On the inside is Camara, being followed by Cardinal Rule and Carey. And in between that pair is Loved Out, tracked by Jeff Kidder and Ivy Avenue. Heading on to the 5 furlong point, having passed the halfway stage in the 1.5 Vanguard Plus handicap at Son of Hypnus, 2 in front of Tora Laura, the red cap. On the inside is Vicio, and then Shake a Leg, Camara. Cardinal Rule next with Loved Out. And after them is Ivy Avenue and Carey and Jeff Kidder up with the play. Mare Katrine is next. And then Knight of Malta followed by Illusory.
As long as I've been back in horse,
written along on the inside of Missoria.
I've heard his
Yulong Pearl remains at
and
the
sort
back
of soothing,
of the field
isn't it?
with just over 3
kind of soothing.
Even though you don't know his face.
Just over a length in front of
It's like an old granddad.
In between the pair and then Shake a Leg. And
how did Knights of Malta go from the favourite at 6-1 to out to 14 to 10?
They straighten up. 2 furlongs to go, and it's Son of Hypnus in the lead. Out to continue the winning theme is now cut back by Vicio, and then Camara, Shake a Leg. Ivy Avenue stays on, then Tura Laura, Loved Out, Cardinal Rule, Jeff Kidder, Mare Katrine, and Camara over on the far side is shot to the
Arrow with your stuff. Even money
has scooted clear from Vicio, Son of Hypnus, Shake a Leg, but Camara has settled this in a short 2 strides. Second went to Vicio, then Son of Hypnus held on to the 3rd spot.
Right, I've one more race to fucking recoup my losses, and that's it.
That was pretty impressive, wasn't it? Camara, the top weight here.
He did well, in fairness.
Eagle the field to win for Ger Lyons and Sam Ewing.
You gotta say Sam Ewing did a good job on him now, in fairness.
And do you know who would have been on him now if he wasn't in England? Not Ger Lyons. Ger Lyons is a trainer. Colin Keane.
Yeah.
Great jockey.
Would have made him shorter price favourite though.
Yeah.
Ewing kind of. It's funny how obviously the betting will change with the jockey being in England as well. Like,
who was your favourite ever jockey?
Probably McCoy, but like
that's jumps, like flat.
Oh, flat racing. See, the thing is with flat racing, I never really followed the jockey as much as the horse. Whereas in jump racing, I always do you get me? I pushed more towards the jockey.
I'm more for flat racing. I know you're more for jump racing.
That I've always had a grow off. I just think the jump
people do.
The jump racing is like it's harder. It's just tougher.
Yeah.
Like those boys are fucking lunatics.
Yeah.
Traveling around 40 kilometers an hour, they could fucking clip a fence, even barely, and they're fucking gone flying. Now, the flat racing lads, they're outrageous. They're outstanding athletes.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
But
my favorite jockey was Kieran Fallon.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Kieran Fallon would probably be the one I backed the most. And probably won me the most in a cross racing. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But at the same time,
McCoy used to win on big shots.
But McCoy used to come in just so regularly, across the board. Big long shots. He'd get a long shot up. Go on, Southampton.
That fucking fly.
Oh, what a chance. Southampton have just after having a massive chance against Chelsea there. Pinged around the box. James Ward-Prowse passed off to Oriel Romeo. 1-2 and Ings gets a shot off. It just skips past the post. Kepa was down to it, but there's no guarantee that it wouldn't go in because he's a fucking shit keeper as well.
Right. Last race.
We'll finish this.
We will. You've the favourite done?
I have the favourite done in this.
Weeks ago, and he's gone up to an official mark of 108 for that win, but he gets to run under a penalty. So he's running off 103. That makes him very well handicapped, of course, and he's approving.
Well, on silent for a second. We'll listen to the sounds of that fly that's fucking living his life in the bar.
Basically, What are we trying to do, Chris, with this platform?
Just give it a new new idea of what we can do. Just have a laugh.
yeah. And we're just trying out just having a little pub feel to a bit of sports.
Watch some sports.
Yeah.
Bet on some sports. Have a laugh.
Obviously, when we know exactly what we're doing, there'll be more in with us, having the crack, having the laugh.
We're gonna have some more serious conversations as well, and we wanted to take the opportunity to just do something different, you know.
And I know things won't be the same for a long time in Ireland, but we just want to create a bit of happiness and a bit of like the normal.
Well, you do. I just want to make money.
Well, I don't care about money. I don't care about it. Look, you see that wall there behind me? That makes it look at the screen. It makes it look like we're in a split screen. Doesn't it?
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does.
That's class.
Yeah, technology.
Anyway,
what can you do?
What can you do? And
Southampton. Go on, finish it. Yes! 2-2.
If he didn't finish that, for the love of fucking Christ. In fairness,
he was in a fucking brutal situation. He was in a brutal situation. Che Adams has just after leveling for Southampton. That is fucking great. He was stuck at the byline. There were two players and the goalkeeper.
It was really a really schoolboy sort of goal. Like a school game.
If Mayo scored that against Galway tomorrow, you wouldn't give a fuck.
Especially in the last few minutes.
So Oriol Romeo clips one over the top, puts it on. Oh my God, it's an absolute disaster. Not just from the defender, but from the goalkeeper. So, my God,
because he set it up and then he fell down.
Kurt Zoom is just after trying to pass it back to Kepa. Kepa's absolutely made a balls of it. Che Adams, in fairness, chases it down. That's a fucking great goal by Che Adams.
2 mistakes.
Kurt Zouma, what a disaster of a pass back. Then Kepa, as usual, makes a fucking hames of it altogether. Tries to get back on his line, dives at the ball, but he makes a balls of it again. And Che Adams puts in the roof of the net. 2-2 between Southampton and Chelsea. What a fucking great goal. You got to say that was a fucking really good finish. I was delighted for Southampton because they've worked really hard. Oh, and they go forward again. Ryan Bertrand is just after going back.
The games in the Premiership this year is just crazy.
Crazy, yeah. From the first game. The first game was Leeds and Liverpool, and it was a 7-goal thriller.
That's right, yeah.
Right.
Do you think the players feel like this isn't going to be like a normal year and they're just giving it everything?
Yeah, I possibly, but I also...
But they're just playing to what they feel they should play.
I don't think half of them are fit yet. Oh, it's 3-2 to Chelsea.
For
Chelsea
had,
literally within a minute, Kai Havertz is just after getting a goal for Chelsea. They cut Southampton open.
Jeez, they all look young. They all look like...
They're all young lads.
Huh?
They're all young lads.
Or are we getting old?
Possibly.
You're
older than me.
So,
Kai Havertz is, 21 years old. Great ball through. Yeah. Timo Werner teams up his German teammate, and he just clips it into the back of the net.
Well, two German teammates.
Yeah. So Kai Havertz came from Leipzig, and Havertz came from Borussia Mönchengladbach? No. Bayer Leverkusen.
You could have said both, and I wouldn't have doubted you.
Sorry. But yeah, Chelsea back 3-2, not even a minute after. Ascot is on.
It is on the last race that we're going to watch today.
And Gren at the back of that group. On the middle group, it's Bell Rock that leads the way now to Kinron, with River Nymph close up behind these. Raising Sand is chasing them. Also chasing them is Hort Zada in that group, along with Alternative Fact towards the back of that pack. as they make their way now towards the final 5 furlongs. And inside the final 5, still Raek on the far side, followed through by Solid Stone. Symbolise not far away with Prince AG over there as well, and Ropey Guest. And then behind these, racing prominently still is Greenside, and then the Yord over that far side, and Gren is still at the back of that pack. Down the more centre field group is Bell Rock from River.
Got beautiful stride.
Beautiful stride. Alternative Fact and Rakim Al Harbour, then Raising Sand and Blue Mist in the green cap, and King Ottakar and All God is at the back of the field. They're now coming together more towards the far side.
If he can get a kick in the last
Solid Stone,
from way too early.
Prince AG. River Nymph is under pressure now, coming with a run. Is
Furlong and a half
in the red and white jacket worn by Tom Marquand again.
Pushing him now.
Solid Stone. Niord is now challenging
hard. Needs to really find a kick in this last half furlong.
By the way, my horse is complete, lads. Way out the back.
Is out.
Raek weakening third, then Greenside and Gren from the back, but Niord is out in front, keeping on well. A length and a half, 2 lengths to Solid Stone.
Disappointing finish. Raek went too soon.
For Jesse Harrington and Tom Marquand.
What? Jesse Harrington won the last race. How did I not see that?
Raek and Rakim Al Harbour.
Oh my God.
In fairness,
I love Jesse Harrington.
Well, there's your emblem for Champions Day.
That's Jesse Harrington had to have a winner eventually, though.
Gets the double. Holly Doyle is second here. Quite extraordinary. Niord wins the Balmoral.
Listen, great stuff from Tom and Holly. They're doing brilliant stuff in England. They're young. They're a lady, which is great to see. And more success to them. That is us for the day.
Pretty much.
Oh, there we are.
There we are. Just we are back. Oh, go back.
What have we done there?
Go back to here. No, we're pretty much done.
Yeah, we're done. How long are we on?
We're on fucking 4 hours. It's 3 or 4
No
hours.
way.
It's 4:30. We started at 1:30.
So 3 hours.
3 hours.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Listen, I'm going to get
like
food.
4 hours hanging out with you.
Yeah. Well, what are you talking about? You couldn't be hanging out with the better person.
Maybe.
Okay. Listen, we might pop on later on. We might not, but
We'll
we might even pop on tomorrow again. Mayo versus Galway. Doesn't get much better than that.
Galway beat Mayo.
Not if they've Willie Joe. And at that, good luck. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay away from yourself.